grill. Hot dogs and a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance. Crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand. Living life like we planned. Let's step and go. We won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go. We'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, you guys came in at just the right time. What's going on, y'all? Here is the opening kickoff for this game. San Francisco 49ers send this over to the Seattle Seahawks. We got to return the 20, the 25, the 30, the 35, the 40, the 50, the 45, the 40. This could be a kickoff return for a touchdown. They take it all the way. Touchdown. Seattle Seahawks. There is not even kidding. That is a flag on the play, 14:47. This is how we get this thing started. What a way to start the game. Okay, let me hand you back Baby Man because I wanted to get really hyped up for that and I didn't want to blow his eardrums. Love you, little baby man. Okay. Okay. The Seattle Seahawks. Let's pop out this chat once again. Let's refresh my page. Okay, guys, opening play of the game. Looks like it was... Looks like it goes back. All right, y'all. So, touchdown. Is it going to stand? There's a flag on the play, guys. Let's find out what the flag is here. Christina thinks it's holding. She says it's always holding. The result of the play is a touchdown! Touchdown, Seattle Seahawks! Oh my gosh, dude, this game just started, bro. And the Seattle Seahawks opening play is a touchdown. 6 points on the board. I got 6 points on the board here. Got to make sure I get the right scoreboard up. Seattle Seahawks put up a touchdown to open this thing up. Let's go. Okay. I didn't even have a chance to transition and get myself situated on all of this. Who, on Sammy's face or on... I think Pinedo tried tripping someone right there on the kickoff return. And I think that's what the flag was. I think it was a flag for tripping. Only one trip in there was him. Kickoff goes up, guys. Extra point attempt, is up. An extra point attempt is good. Let me get situated, guys, because I got a lot of moving parts right now. I want to make sure. There we go. Cool. So this is now set up. ESPN Gamecast. Let's get that set up. Okay. Still no Gamecast here for ESPN, which is, there we go. The flag did come in for tripping. The flag did come in for tripping. The result of the play is a touchdown. 49ers going to start by conceding a touchdown. Opening play of the game was a touchdown. It wasn't even an offensive play. It was special teams. Let's go. Okay. All right. So I'm still trying to get situated. Didn't even get a chance to do a pregame. We're going to do our pregame in real time. Ask Victoria checks in. Hey, welcome back. Boss Lady Victoria's in the chat saying from one boss to another. Let's go. Ask Victoria Financial Boutique. I love it. All right, guys, Seattle Seahawks going to kick this off and send this over to the San Francisco 49ers. 49ers going to get this football at the 40-yard line as the kickoff here for Seattle is going to be short of the landing zone. So the 49ers will start the drive on the 40 here. Let's get my chat overlay so we can bring up that super chat that just came in from our girl Victoria. I want to make sure I highlight Victoria's super there. From one boss to another boss. Let's go. All right, guys. Take a look at the stats over here. 7-0, and yet Seattle has no stats on the board. Let's go, Hawks. Way to go on 100K, says Game On 88. Let's go, Game On 88. Motion on the field from Kyle Juszczyk. Remember, folks, the 49ers are playing with a limited pool of players. Brock Purdy is hit. This football's up in the air. This one, is that going to be forward and incomplete, or is this going to be a scoop and score? Nick Emanwari saying that he got a scoop and score here. It's going to be an incomplete pass. Roderick Cano with a super chat right now. Roderick saying, all right, I'm back. I got Seattle for this one. Let's go, Roderick. I choose you, Roderick. I choose you, Pikachu. Here's the replay of this 1st and 10. Brock Purdy definitely had forward motion on that pass. Forward motion on that pass. Shotgun formation. It's 2nd down and 10. Purdy looks to the left, throws to the left. Jawan Johnson bobbles the pass. Excuse me, Jawan Jennings. Jawan Johnson. Wrong position, wrong team. Jawan Jennings makes the grab. This will end up bringing up a 2nd down. Catch is made. Looks like just a 4-yard gain, though. We'll start this clock. It's 2nd down and 6. Okay, chat. Give me like another 30 seconds to get myself fully situated before I start leaning into the chat with you guys. I've got a 3rd down and 6 on my TV screen, so that's exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, folks, 43-yard line. The snap coming in. Purdy will pump fake. Purdy's on the run. Under pressure, Purdy will throw to the right-hand side. Catch is made by Jake Tonjes. A 7-yard gain on 3rd down and 6 for the San Francisco 49ers. That will result in a 1st down, San Francisco. Looks like another super chat just came in. Looks like this time it is Lou. Liz, what's going on, Lou? Thank you, TJK Fortnite. Okay. 1st and 10, 49-yard line after the catch was made. This time, Christian McCaffrey up the middle will gain about, looks like 7 yards on the play. It's 2nd down and 3. 2nd down and 3. Football at the Seattle 42. The San Francisco 49ers are making quick work right now of the Seattle Seahawks defense that we've been talking about all week long, man. We've been talking about it, honestly, since week 18. We've been talking about it since week 18. By the way, the last time these two teams met, the 49ers did not have much success. Motion from Jennings, a toss to Brian Robinson Jr. Brian Robinson will be stopped. It's 2nd down and 3. It brings up a 3rd down and 1. 12 minutes and 40 seconds here left to go in this 1st quarter as the game is just getting unfolded. Opening play on the opening kickoff. The Seattle Seahawks received the opening kickoff of the game, and they brought it back for a touchdown to get this thing started. We are now, 10 plays after that. 5 plays after that, and 20 yards later, it's a 3rd down and 1. Purdy hands this off to Christian McCaffrey, who goes nowhere on the play. It's a 4th down. 4th down and 1, and Nwosu and Byron Murphy are there to make the stop. Christian McCaffrey goes absolutely nowhere. It's 4th down. And already Shanahan has to decide, do I want to go for it on 4th down and 1, or is it time to kick? Or is it time to kick? 4th down and 1. They're lined up to go for it. Brock Purdy will back up. Christian McCaffrey is now the wide receiver at the bottom of the screen. Snap comes in, and Brock Purdy, whistles coming in, by the way. Whistles. Stop the clock with 11:21. Hold the phone. Timeout was called by Seattle right before the snap. Go for cheese and crackers and miss a touchdown, says Ed Cross. Honestly, that's exactly what happens. You turn around to grab this, which is how we're going to celebrate the 100,000 if we actually got there. Pop that off. 100,000 yet? You know, here's my theory on all of it, right? If I obsess about it, you're watching A watched pot never boils, my friends. A watched pot never boils. So right now, we're not even watching the pot. It's 4th down and 1. 49ers with the football. They are lining up to go for it here at the Seattle 40-yard line. In the huddle right now. Break! Purdy will break it. Looking to convert their first 4th down of the day. Motion here. Brock Purdy under center will hand this off to Juszczyk. Juszczyk tosses it backwards, and Christian McCaffrey can't control the toss. It goes out of bounds. It's not going to be a conversion. It's a 1st down. Seattle Seahawks. Seattle picks up a 1st down now. 11:16 left to go. Take a quick look. Another super popped in. Hello, this is Angie. Go 49ers. What up, Angie? Thanks for checking in. Thanks for checking in, Angie. So this is going to take us to our first commercial break. Commercial break. When we get back from our commercial break, it'll be a 1st and 10 at the Seattle 40-yard line. Okay. Seattle fence, says Don. Let's go. M. Stone saying Seattle touchdown and 49ers are cooked, says M. Stone. Yeah, we're cooking, Lucinda. We're getting there. 12th man country, says William Britton. Why pass, says Bang Bang Niner Gang. They technically didn't pass on that one. It was a handoff backwards to Kyle Juszczyk, and then Juszczyk tossed it again backwards to Christian McCaffrey. So, has McDermott been fired yet? User saying, giggity, 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 giggity goo. Courtney is watching. Are you biting your nails yet, Courtney? A bad handoff, a bad toss, bad backwards toss from the fullback to the halfback is what happened on that play. Okay, that was a pretty bad play, says Scratch Flanagan. This is Jerry from Alaska. Go 49ers. A lot of game left to go, says Jerry. That is a fact. Jay Cook saying, I love your videos. Please give me a shout out. Jay Cook, thanks for checking in, bro. I see you, Jay. Hey, everybody, shout out to my boy Jay. Shout out to my boy Jay Cook who just checked into the chat. Take a drink. He said giggity. Merch it. I can't. If I put giggity on a shirt, I'd absolutely get crushed by Family Guy. Bad jokes in the chat, says Nathaniel. We get that a lot, sir. The Bills are calling Mike Tomlin right now, says Nightbird Beastman. Okay. So you just reminded me right now that we're still in a commercial break. When we get back, it's 1st and 10 at the Seattle 40. That's after the turnover. They're going to take their commercial breaks because they did not get a chance to squeeze them in because we had overtime in the last game. So my honest opinion, guys, this game's going to go until like 11:30 tonight. It's going to be a long game. That being said, home team is the Seattle Seahawks, so we do got to update that. These are the last 5 for Seattle, man. Seattle has been on a tear coming into this. By the way, like I said, the last time that these two teams met, the Seattle Seahawks almost shut out completely the 49ers. It was 13-3 in that game on Saturday, if you remember that. 1st and 10 from the 40. Looks like the 43-yard line. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle. The Seattle Seahawks with the football. It brings up a 2nd down. 2nd down and 6. Start the clock. 2nd down and 6. Hurry up offense. Sam Darnold gets right back to the line of scrimmage. Walker standing to his right. Darnold will throw it underneath to Walker. Walker fights his way forward, and Kenneth Walker picks up a 1st down on a reception here. Kenneth Walker picks up a 1st down. It's 1st and 10 at the San Francisco 45. 1st and 10. San Francisco 45-yard line. The Seattle Seahawks already across midfield. Sam Darnold got trips to his left. JSN by himself at the bottom of the screen to the right. He'll throw in that direction. Dangerous pass. Diamador Lenore was there waiting for it. The incomplete pass will stop the clock. It's 2nd down. 2nd down and 10 at the San Francisco 45. Second down and 10 at the San Francisco 45. That over just a little bit. It's up just a hair. Looks like another super just popped in. Rooting for that 100K. I hope we get it, Reba. Okay. Second down and 10. About 10 and a half here left to go. I didn't stop my clock after the incomplete pass, but there goes Zach Charbonnet from the 45 to the 35 to the 30 before stepping out of bounds. Zach Charbonnet just picked up 15 yards. First down, Seattle Seahawks. They move from the San Fran 45 to the San Fran 30 after that run. Good blocking upfield by Saubert. Fantastic block upfield by Saubert. That could not have happened if not for that block by Saubert. Okay. Dean, try again. It can't be. The AFC Championship can be this, but you literally can't have these two teams in the Super Bowl. Here's the snap on 1st and 10 from the 30. Up the middle they go. It's actually to the right-hand side. Zach Charbonnet on 1st and 10. Looks like he's going to pick up about 4 yards. It's second down and 6. We'll add a little bit of time to line this up right now. My heart is beating fast right now, says photography. 100K celebration pre-message, says Soundwave. Bro, you guys are getting me all kinds of excited for this. Thank you very much. I'm him. For 2K. Okay, I'm stepping away from the chat, guys. I'm sorry if I don't get a chance to read it. It's second down and 6. A look to the left. Cooper Kupp makes a grab. It'll be a 5-yard pickup on second down and 6. It's a 3rd down and 1, and the clock continues to tick. If you guys are leaving comments right now, unfortunately, I cannot see them. I've had to hide it away. My guess is that you guys really like this channel because I don't spend all of the time chatting with y'all. When I do get a chance to chat with you guys, it's super important to me. But before anything else comes the play calling. 3rd down and 1 from the 21-yard line. Lined up and a quarterback sneak. It's going to be a direct snap to A.J. Barner, and he is still upright right now. A.J. Barner will pick up the first down, and it's a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. First down, Seattle Seahawks. You know, I do have to answer someone else's question. They dropped a super chat about the tattoos. That was Al. Al, if you're still in here, bro, I didn't forget about you. 7:50 left to go. We'll talk about it in a moment, Al. I promise this next commercial break, I'll walk you through it. From the 20-yard line. Shotgun formation. It's 1st and 10. This drive has gone 7 plays and 38 yards. The Seattle Seahawks to make it a 2-possession lead. Flag comes in early. It stops the play before it even happens. False start offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay. First down. So it'll bring up a 1st and 15 after the false start. False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay. First down. It's 1st and 15. 7 minutes and 20 seconds here left to go. They break the huddle. Break! Sam Darnold under center. Darnold will take it and hand off to the right-hand side. There he goes. That is going to be Kenneth Walker, who picks up about 5, call it maybe 6. Looked like 6 yards to me. It should bring up a 2nd down and 9 with about 7 minutes here left to go. My TV screen says 2nd down and 10. We'll go with what the officials had to say. Cooper Kupp hands out a little fist bump right there. Sam Darnold, break! Once again, breaking the huddle. Offset I formation for the first time today. Motion from Cooper Kupp to the bottom of the screen. Sam Darnold takes it. He does fake it, and he's on the right-hand side. He looks to Cooper Kupp, who makes the grab on 2nd down and 10. He picks up 8 yards. It's 3rd down and 2 at the San Francisco 11-yard line. So 3rd down for these pesky Seattle Seahawks, and the 49ers defense trying not to give up a first down here. Easier said than done against Darnold and the Seattle Seahawks. Again, everybody wants to talk about Darnold, but Darnold's the real deal, my friends. Darnold's the real deal. Shotgun formation. Snap comes in. He hands this off to Charbonnet. Charbonnet will go backwards and lose 2 yards, and the 49ers defense makes a critical stop inside their own red zone. This brings up a 4th down and 4. 4th down and 4. It might be time for the field goal. It would be a 31-yarder from here, and I think it's time for Myers to do his thing. It is going to be a 31-yarder. Jason Myers is going to line this up. He has 41 of 48 field goals this season, according to what I just saw on my screen. 31-yard attempt for Myers coming up now. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. It's good. And the Seattle Seahawks will be the first to score. Seattle puts 3 points on the board. We can stop the clock, bring this up. And Al with another super. I see you, Al. Give me 1 second. I promised you that we'd talk about it. Let's talk about it. Okay, commercial break. Al dropped a super chat. Let's see what Al said here. I'm still waiting for that 100K so I can take a shot of whiskey to celebrate the milestone. I love it, Al. Cheers to you, sir. By the way, you dropped a super chat earlier. You were asking about the tattoos. I'll try to run through this pretty quick because, again, these kinds of streams, I don't necessarily want me to be the focal point right now. I just want to be able to get you guys the information that y'all are looking for. But since you asked, I've got a good handful of tattoos. Some of them were mistakes that I did get covered up. For instance, this one here, got a couple roses, 2 red and 2 blue. The 2 red are for my mom and my sister. The 2 blue for my dad and my brother. This one's actually a cover-up of a mistake that I made way back in the day. I wonder if you can even see this line right here. It's like one weird line. I don't know. Honestly, I was 18. I got a set of brass knuckles on a cloud with lightning bolts on my wrist. I thought I was super clever. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I was 18. I was an idiot. I was rebellious. I caused my parents a lot of grief. It turned out to be okay. This one, I'm a world traveler. I love to explore. I've backpacked Argentina. I've backpacked Europe. I still got to go across the Pacific. Would love to do that with my family now, so that's what this tattoo represents. I've got another one on the inside of my arm here que dice, La sangre pesa más que el agua, something that my dad used to say all the time when we would fight amongst ourselves as siblings. It's not the full saying. It is blood is thicker than water. You guys may have heard that one before. Taken out of context, it changes the entire meaning, but not the point. This one is an alchemy circle. This one's got the family zodiac signs on the inside. I made it a point to change it so that it was personal and not just another stamp right there. Like literally every tattoo I have has some sort of deeper meaning to it. I've got a scorpion on my ribs. I've got Reptar from the Rugrats on the back. I've got a treble clef on my left calf. I've got another one here on my chest. Anyways, doesn't matter. You guys don't care about my tattoos. You cares who's going to win this game, 49ers or Seattle Seahawks. Al, thank you again for that super chat. Let's get back to the action. Oh, let's turn that off. Okay, cool. Oh, thank you. Someone said I need to update the money line. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. There we go. There's your money line. Here's your kickoff, guys. The Seattle Seahawks are kicking off to the 49ers. The 49ers are going to bring this football out. Looks like they'll be stuffed at the 28-yard line. Let's make sure I get my scrolling text at the bottom updated for the correct game here. Thank you to whoever brought that up. I didn't catch your name, but okay, should be good to go on all those graphics now. Okay, San Francisco going to take over. It's 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Let's see how they go. First and 10. 5 minutes left to go in this game. Excuse me, 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter of this game. A running back to either side right now. Looks like Kyle Juszczyk to the left, and now he's on the move to the right. So Christian McCaffrey and Kyle Juszczyk both on the right-hand side. Juszczyk was just eye candy on the play. 1st and 10 becomes 2nd down and 7. A-Dog donated $5 right now. What up, A-Dog? Let's go, man. Thank you very much, A-Dogs. Appreciate you, sir. He says, go Giants. I do like the Giants, especially now that Dayball's gone. No offense to Brian Dayball, but hey. Michael Jovan, that's the plan, man. That's the plan. 2nd down and 7. Shotgun formation once again. With 4.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter, Brock Purdy takes the snap. He will air this out up the middle. It is going to be caught by Jake Tonjes. It's fumbled. It's recovered. Seattle Seahawks, first down. It's first down, Seattle. And it's going to be fumbled by Jake Tonjes, who had made the grab, refused to go down. And because he refused to go down, the Seahawks were able to pry the football loose, and it's a first down. Seattle. Oh, man, this is going to end up being a one-sided game, isn't it? This is going to end up being a one-sided game, isn't it? 4 minutes and 13 seconds left to go. It's Seattle football here. It'll be 1st and 10 at the San Francisco 42. We go to a commercial break. Another commercial break. My gosh. Okay. By the way, we're going to pop it. We need 100 more subscribers to get to 100,000. Oh, this is crazy, dude. It's before I honestly, I swear to you guys, man, I did not think we'd get there this season. I thought we would get there by the end of basketball. I did not have the foresight to know that the college football games would be as good as they were, or even these games that are happening right now would be as good as they've been for this channel. So thank you guys for this. Taking a quick look right now here. I did not get a chance to break down the stats, so why don't we talk about it as we get closer and closer here. The game is actually very much underway. We've got 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter, and I never got a chance to do my pregame. If we look at these two teams, the San Francisco 49ers, they are the number 6, we're the number 6 seed team in the NFC playoff race. Points per game, top 10 in the NFL, offensively putting up 25.7, defensively giving up 21.8, just outside the top 12. Yards per game, 7th in the NFL offensively, 351 yards per game. Defensively, they give up 340. Kind of a close split there as far as yards go. They're actually giving up more yards per play than they are putting up offensively, giving their opponents more actual chances on that side. However, this team, interestingly enough, is the number 1 team in all of football on third downs, San Francisco 49ers. The red zone efficiency also really, really good if they can get there, but against this Seattle Seahawks team, I don't know that they'll be able to. If we take a quick look, we'll do the leaders here for the 49ers. 49ers top players. Okay, here's a quick look, guys. Brock Purdy missed a ton of time this season, 2,100 passing yards. Christian McCaffrey, 1,200 rushing yards. He also has 12 rushing touchdowns. He also leads the team in receiving yards, in case you did not know. And Juwan Jennings leads this team in receiving touchdowns. Defensively, this is who's on the field right now. This is the defense for the San Francisco 49ers against the Seattle Seahawks offense. We'll come back to this in a moment during our next commercial break. Right now, it's 1st and 10 from the 42. Darnold takes the snap. He is on the run. He's going to get sacked on the play. Oh, Malik Mustafa makes the sack, and down goes Darnold. Not any little sack either there, man. That's a loss of 10 as he is bagged on the play, and he hobbles back to the huddle. Sam Darnold dropped by Malik Mustafa. It brings up a 2nd down and 20. Welcome to First Downs here. We had Miss Mullins, a new channel member. Not just Miss Mullins, but also Jared. First down for 1 month. Run, CMC, run. Okay. Seahawks with possession. Seahawks back on their own side of midfield after losing 10 yards. Cooper Kupp makes the catch and picks up all 20. That's good for a first down. Seattle Seahawks. Cooper Kupp turning back the hands of time. 3 targets, 3 receptions, 34 yards for Cooper Kupp today. Okay, Cooper Kupp looking like he's in a Rams uniform right now. Looking like it's 2021. Cooper Kupp, 3 targets, 3 receptions, 34 yards. Diffin Daff has become a channel member. Diffin Daff, thank you, sir. Shotgun, motion. To the top goes JSN, and back down goes JSN. Play clock down to 2 from the 31-yard line under duress. Sam Darnold's got to get rid of it. Incomplete pass stops the clock with 2:45. It's second down. Pump the brakes. Take a beat here. Incomplete pass for the Seattle Seahawks. This brings up a second down and 10. Football at the San Francisco 31-yard line. It's second down and 10 with 2:45 left to go. The 49ers defense needs to make a stop right now. And the way the Seahawks have been playing offensively, it's hard to see. It's hard to tell if that's actually going to happen. Darnold takes the snap. Darnold steps up through the pocket, throws while on the run. Gotta be a flag for DPI. 4 flags come flying in right there. No doubt about it. Don't even pretend. That is Marquez Siegel, who is going to be hit with the DPI. Pass interference. Defense. No doubt about it. Bro, are you kidding me? You run into this dude way ahead. This is going to bring up a first and goal. Huge penalty right there for the 49ers. It brings up a first down and goal at the San Francisco 8-yard line. Seattle Seahawks first and goal. Jaden Rogers also has become a member. Let's go, Jaden Rogers. Handoff. Looks like up the middle will go Kenneth Walker. And Kenneth Walker picks up 4 yards. Second down and goal with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. In the first quarter, I should say. Norma Brown has now become a member. Where are all these new channel members coming from? What's up, guys? Welcome to First Down. Welcome to Football Nation. It's second down and goal. The clock is ticking. The Seattle Seahawks on offense. The Seattle Seahawks, as you can see by the drive chart down below, are just at the edge of the end zone here. Inside the 5, at the 4. Motion on the field from A.J. Barner. Looks like a play action. Sam Darnold to the left side will throw while on the run to the back pylon. It's caught. Touchdown, Jackson Smith and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle Seahawks. Wow. Seattle puts 6 more on the board. And there ain't no stopping Seattle tonight. Seattle up by 16 over the 49ers. The score is 16-0 in the first quarter here. Definitely caught that one. Definitely hung on. JSN killing it for his team, not just today, but this season here. Here comes the extra point attempt to make it a 17-0 game. From the right hash. Snap, hold, kick, up. Good. Okay, guys, it is 17-0 right now. You heard that right. It is 17-0. Chris Robbins donated $10 through Super Chat. Let's take a quick look at this super that just came in. Just subscribed. Love your channel from Japan. Arigato, my friend. Thank you very much, sir. Arigato to you. I wish I knew more. I wish I spoke more Japanese. I know very little. I think I just know enough to get myself in trouble. But Chris Robinson, thank you for the super chat, sir. Thank you very much. Okay, guys. Reading some of these comments right now. Might as well make it 14-3, says Cody Hahn. Looks like a belting is in progress right now. The Seahawks came out. Mira, coño, muchacho, el carajo. Déjame. Mira, coño. No. Mira. This is the putting the whooping on the poor 49ers right now. Putting the whooping on the 49ers right now. 49ers not going to roll over and take it, though. If I had to guess here, the 49ers are going to answer back in some kind of way. I could be wrong, though. Are you Dominican? Yes, I am, Felix. ¿Cómo lo sabe? Yes, I am, sir. Yes, I am. Okay, guys. A watched pot never boils. As a matter of fact, I'd rather keep it hidden for a while. So why don't we take a quick look at the leaders here for these Seattle Seahawks. Seattle Seahawks top leaders. I think a lot of you guys know what's going on right now. Mario, show us your tramp stamp. No, that one's for me. That one I keep for myself, dude. Sam Darnold, over 4,000 passing yards this season. Kenneth Walker, over 1,000 rushing yards this season. Zach Charbonnet, double-digit touchdowns. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 1,700 receiving yards and double-digit touchdowns for him as well. And that is just the offense. Hey, yo, you speaking Spanish, definitely going to have me watching you, says Roderick Cano. Hey, Roderick, come back for the World Cup, man. We'll be covering a lot. Roderick, thank you for that super, brother. But the Seahawks are 14-3, not 11-6. Oh, sorry, dude. That's actually left over from a previous game. If I showed you how all the guts work, you'd understand how that mistake happened. Yeah, I'll definitely fix that. Thank you, Jaden. I appreciate that. Good looking out, Jaden. I appreciate that. And shout out to OG Big Dog. What up, Big Dog? Thanks for checking in. So, Seattle Seahawks just kicked off right now. Seattle Seahawks just kicked off. They're going to take the knee. The San Francisco 49ers are going to do a touchback. We'll start this drive on the 35-yard line. Leonard Williams, 7 sacks this season. He's tied with 2 other players defensively that have 7 sacks for this team. Ernest Jones, 126 tackles, and not only does he lead the team in tackles, he also leads the team with 5 interceptions. DeMarcus Lawrence, 11 tackles for a loss. And, of course, Justin Myers, 41 of 48, 85% field goal. Looks like another super just came in right now. Do my eyes deceive me, or do I see 100,000 subscribers right now? Cross-stitch. I haven't looked on purpose, but we will look at the end of this first quarter. Thank you for that super. 1st and 10, 35-yard line. Seattle on defense. San Francisco with possession. Brock Purdy checks it down. Christian McCaffrey going to go to the left. McCaffrey going to be pinballed forward as he's hit from behind. He picks up 13 yards. The result of the play, first down. First down for San Francisco. They're now at the 46-yard line. We're now at the 46-yard line. I'll look. I promise. I look. We'll take a look at it in a second. But again, it's not about me. This game comes first, even beyond my 100,000, because the 100,000, man, that's our first step up the ladder. We're getting to that milli. It's big, but not as big as this game is right now. Shotgun formation. Brock Purdy from the 45-yard line. Play clock winding down. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Purdy going to hand this off to Christian McCaffrey. Looks like a modest gain here on 1st and 10. It's 2nd down and 8. 2nd down and 8 at the San Francisco 47. Looks like we'll see one more play before the end of this first quarter now. And you guys are, hey, what happened to no spoilers in the chat? What happened to you guys? No spoilers in the chat. 2nd down and 8 from the 47. Motion on the field from Jake Tonjes to the top of the screen. Snap comes in. 5-man blitz dialed up. Christian McCaffrey makes the catch. Gets across midfield. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 5. And this will take us to the end of the first quarter. So, what do you think, guys? Should we take a look and get the official numbers here? Let's do it. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at our official numbers. When we get back from this commercial break, it'll be a 3rd down and 5. It'll be the start of the second quarter. Let's see what's going on. Oh, man, it's going to actually get cut off at the bottom here. Let's go! Bro, we got to another 100K. We got to 100,000, dude. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, man. Y'all don't understand. Like, that's incredible. That's incredible. A shot of whiskey, says Al. Al. My gosh. Thank you so much, Al. A shot of whiskey, he says. Cheers to you guys. Now I've got all this confetti I'm going to have to clean up from this point forward. But we got to 100,000. What a journey it has been, dude. What a journey it has been. 100,000 Football Nation. We made it, says Courtney. Romeo Santos or Prince Royce? I mean, Romeo Santos or Prince Royce? I don't know. I don't know that I know. We were here, says Adrius Gravy. Adorius Gravy. You definitely were here for this. Oh, no. This is going to be an absolute mess. I'm going to need to grab the vacuum. I'm going to need to grab the vacuum for sure. Looks like a shot of whiskey. You know what? I could celebrate with you guys. We normally don't do that on this channel, but we will today. New channel. Just hit a new goal. Congrats. Go Hawks. All right, guys. So that's awesome. That's definitely a new milestone right there. I'll try to be a big boy and not have this childish grin on my face for the rest of the day. We're going to do our best to stay professional throughout this live stream, but I could explode right now. I really could explode right now. Hitting 100K during a Seahawks-Niners game is epic, says Larry. Let's go, Larry. Thank you, dude. Let's go. Shout outs to you guys. Shout out to all the moderators on this channel, because I could not have done this without you guys, man. Helping keep this community clean. Thank you, Scratch Flanagan. Guys, commercial break is over. Commercial break is over. I'll try not to over cheese right now. I'm also going to grab my chair because I'm a little shook right now from hitting that new goal, man. This has been something 3 years in the making. 3 years in the making. Okay, guys. 3rd down and 5 as we come back from the commercial break. It is the opening play of the second quarter. The drop back against the 4-man rush. Brock Purdy steps up. He's chased from behind. He throws an ugly pass to Jake Tonjes, who hangs on to it through the contact. Let's go. What is this? What did you get me? Vodka? Okay, I guess a pickleback. My wife came in and brought me this. First down to the 49ers. A new first down, a fresh new rack for Football Nation here as well. Cheers, guys. I got to go through some of these supers that are popping in. Thanks. I love you. Thank you. Congratulations to Football Nation. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Christian McCaffrey up the right-hand side will gain 2 yards on the play for a 1st and 10. It brings up a 2nd down and 8. Here, can I give you this? All good. Okay. Thanks. Love you. Okay, thank you. Welcome to First Down, new First Down channel member. Sad day for my Bills. I really wanted my 2 favorite teams in the Super Bowl, but it's not going to happen. Vamos Seahawks, says Adonis. Thank you, Adonis, for that super chat, sir. Congrats on 100K, says our boy Hugh Stevenson. I got a 2nd down and 8. I'm going to try to stay focused on this game. I know you guys want to shed some support in the chat. This throw is made. The catch is made. Christian McCaffrey able to pick up 9 yards. Are you really marking him short? That looked like a clean first down to me. They're calling it a 3rd down and 1. Christian McCaffrey almost picks up the first down right there. Thank you guys for y'all's support in the chat. I know you guys are wanting to help support. Thank you, says you're doing great. The boat right. Thank you. But I got to make sure that I stick to the roots and stick to what's important here. You guys are making it difficult with all these supers. They are calling this a first down, folks. First down coming in right now. It's 1st and 10 Looks like whistles are coming in. First timeout going to be taken by the 49ers. So instead of a 3rd down and 1, the officials have actually marked this as a 1st down. Timeout called by 49er Shanahan. Thank you, Saint X, thank you. Thank you very much, John Bella. Thank you very much, John Bella. Had another one just pop in. Looks like Raymondism. Shout out to you, Raymondism. Thank you very much for that super as well. What a crazy day. What a crazy, you guys, this is popping off in my head. Chad Attack here for 18 innings and 100K. Thank you, dude. Billy and Chad. Thank you, Billy. Thank you, Chad. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. Ladies and gentlemen, despite the score line here, I want you guys to pay attention to this game right now. Despite the score line in this game, I'll have you know, total yardage is 67 to 68 yards. So here comes 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. A throw overthrown intended for Jawan Jennings. That pass is going to go down as incomplete. I am so severely distracted by the chat right now. I'm like 3 minutes behind on my clock. 2nd down and 10. Football at the Seattle 29. I heard another super chat pop in. Mario, when are my Ravens going to get it together, says Jaden Rogers. Well, maybe a new head coach. Maybe a new head coach will put you guys in a new era. Who knows? Who knows? Roderick with another one. A blessing on the chat right now. Thank you, Roderick. 2nd down and 10. 29-yard line. Incomplete pass. 3rd down and 10. To those of you guys who are just trying to watch, I'm so sorry. Like, for those of you guys who were just trying to watch this game, I'm thankful that you guys were here to witness what just happened as we hit 100,000 on this channel. I am so sorry. I'm so distracted in the chat right now. The chat is blessing this channel right now, and we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for everybody as being a part of this community. So I apologize in advance for being a little off topic today, guys. 3rd down and 10. 29-yard line on the right hash. Brock Purdy takes the snap on a 4-man rush. Purdy on this big 3rd down from the 29 will deliver a pass to Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey knows he needs it. He'll go down shy of the line to gain. It brings up a 4th down, and the San Francisco 49ers will end up kicking a field goal here. This one should be about a 40-yarder for Pinedo. This should be about a 40-yarder for Pinedo. At least got to get the confetti off my keyboard here. It's going to be a long day. I had another super just pop in as well. So he's lining up this 40-yard field goal attempt. From the left hash, Pinedo. Snap comes in, the hold, the kick is up. The kick is good. And the 49ers will finally get some points on the board. 49ers score. It's via 3, but at least it's better than a shutout. When we get back, the 49ers will kick this off over to Seattle. The Seahawks will get the football in just a moment. Okay, a lot of things happening right now. Congrats, says our friend right now here in Sean Smith. Thank you, Sean. Pop goes the popcorn at 100K times. Cheers, mis amigos. Thank you, Sean Smith. Cheers to you, my friend. Okay. Congrats, thank you. Spurs up 69 to 44. Giggity, giggity. Giggity goo. Congrats, new goal is 130 by Super Bowl halftime show. Aim high, says Philip Wayne McDonald. I appreciate that, Philip Wayne. I appreciate that. Let's see if we can actually do that. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Yeah. Started from the bottom, now the whole team in here. Facts, though. Facts, though. Did start from the bottom, and now we're here. They didn't say, may God be with the 49ers. They said, may the devil be with them, says Jonathan Clark. Okay. Folks, it's the end of the first quarter. Actually, it's well beyond that. We got 12:44 left to go, and another super coming in right now. A blessing from Mira's Mama. Mira's Mama. 100K. She says, I'm so happy for you. So well deserved. Haven't seen you pop into the chat in a while. Thank you, Miras Mama, for that. Normally, so Miras saves it for when she sees me under duress from all the other internet trolls. And when the internet trolls come in and start trolling, she is there to lift up my spirits. Thank you so much, Miras Mama. I know that you remember the exact moment that I was talking about just now. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone in this community, man. I don't want to get sappy. I don't want to get all weird on you guys. I just want to say thank you. Roderick with the $50 super chat saying thanks, guys. Thanks a lot. Again, I'm going to be off topic today. I will do my best to reel myself in. Thank you guys for your support today and all season long. Does this mean we're like real YouTubers now? Does this make me a real YouTuber now? 100,000 subscribers, I'm in it. Silver play button, I wonder how long it's going to take for that to show up. Linda Catalano, thank you very much. Okay. You messed up the Seahawks record with the Bears. Okay, yeah, someone did correct me on that. Let me go ahead and fix this here. That's my bad, guys. 14-3 and 12-5. I think the 12-5 was actually the I'm 99% sure that was the Eagles record, and that's why that was there. It was from the Eagles game. Anyways, kickoff and a return past the 30, past the 35, and down at the 37-yard line. It's 1st and 10. With 11 minutes and 52 seconds, guys. Courtney saying you're a big kid now. That's right, I feel like a big kid. Did you get your silver plaque with your YouTube? Adam, so you get silver plaques or silver play buttons when you reach certain milestones. 100,000 subscribers gets you to a silver play button. 1 million subscribers gets you to a gold play button. We got a ways to go, but we're cooking. Thank you, Maria Jackson. I'm stepping away from the chat, guys. It's a 1st and 10. From the right hash, a snap and a handoff to the left side. It's going to be Zach Charbonnet who picks up 2 yards on this one. 1st and 10 becomes 2nd down and 8. Clock is ticking, 11:41 left to go. This should put us on the left hash now for the Seattle Seahawks. Should put us on the left hash right now for the Seattle Seahawks. Seahawks with possession. They line up on their own 39-yard line. Break! It's 2nd down and 8. Looks like Rashid Shaheed to the top of the screen right now. Trips to the right-hand side. One man alone at the bottom of the screen from the 39. Motion from Rashid Shaheed. Darnold takes it, looks to the right, doesn't like it, looks to the left, throws to Kenneth Walker. Walker trying to find some room to roam here. On 2nd down and 8, he'll pick up 6. It brings up a 3rd down and 2. 3rd down and 2, 10:55, and, well, we'll see how this one goes. David Rivera, thank you, sir. David Rivera. David Rivera. Not David Rivera from the cul-de-sac here, right? Different David Rivera? Would be interesting if someone that I hadn't seen in 25 years decides to show up in the chat today. Motion on the field to the top of the screen. Here comes a little play action. Sam Darnold in a clean pocket. Airs this out. Deep shot upfield. Nobody nearby. Rashid Shaheed, the intended receiver there. It brings up a 4th down and 2 as that one sails away. Come sail away. Come sail away. Come sail away with me. Merengue all day. Rogelio. Merengue 100%. Mira, me gusta bailar bachata, pero no tiene esa misma energía que el merengue. El merengue te puede prender y en alguna gente le gusta o prefieren bachata, pero merengue for me all day. Thanks for that 5 Football Nation memberships being gifted out. 4th down and 2. Looks like Seattle is about to punt. There is the punt. Looks like Michael Dixon puts this up in the air. It takes a bounce at the 5 and goes out at the 4. That's a 51-yard punt from the Seattle 45. It's 1st and 10, San Francisco. 3 years to get 100K. That means another 900 should only take 27 years. That's just a cool, chill 27 years. But you know what's actually funny? I know you're making a joke because, A, we both know that that's not going to take us 27 years to get to 1 million here. But even if it did, what is crazy is that I'm 34 right now. You add another 27 years, I'd be, what, 61? That's still a retirable age, and I would totally be fine retiring at age 6. I'd like to retire at age 55. I talked to my mom about it. I don't know how long we'll be doing this YouTube thing. I just know that we're having a lot of fun right now doing this whole process. We are in the middle of a commercial break, folks. We just watched the Seattle Seahawks punt this thing away. When we get back, it is first down for the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers will start this drive on their own 5-yard line. Looks like Sir Breadcrumbs drops a $5 super chat saying Seattle have this game deep in the bag. Props to the 49ers for even showing up, though, says Sir Breadcrumbs, with a red panda down below. Shanahan is a clown, says CBF Star. Why don't we talk about Shanahan? Since we got you guys here, we can definitely take a look at Shanahan's numbers. Why don't we talk about it? So, at least he's been to the Super Bowl, although his Super Bowl record is 0-2, not great. 82 wins, 67 losses over 9 seasons. They've got 9 playoff wins and 4 playoff losses. A win today could put him in double-digit playoff wins. I actually don't have a problem with Shanahan at all. I think Shanahan is a pretty decent coach, if I do say so. Couple parts are missing. One of the biggest issues that I saw from last year to this year was it happened to the Dallas Cowboys, but the 49ers didn't fall off the way the Dallas Cowboys did. The San Francisco 49ers had a mass exodus this past season on the defensive side of the football. They lost Talanoa Hufanga. They lost Dre Greenlaw. They lost a ton of players on the defensive side. Like a ton of them. And this is kind of what you're left with right now. Huff, Davis Collins, Sam O, D. Winters, Eric Kendricks, Gifford on the other side, Diamador Lenore. You got Green on this side, Pinnock and Mustafa as your defensive players. Not anywhere near what the 49ers defense was last year, but they just couldn't pay everyone. 1st and 10 from the 5-yard line. Christian McCaffrey will pick up 7 yards. This will bring up a 2nd down and 3. That to me, not to mention, obviously, the issues that they've got on the offensive side of the football. Having lost Deebo Samuel, obviously a huge thing that happened to the San Francisco 49ers. Not having Brandon Ayuk and Brandon Ayuk deciding to quit on the team, also a huge issue that happened for the 49ers. Also losing George Kittle, huge issue for the 49ers. And the list goes on and on and on. But the NFL isn't about making excuses. It's about winning Super Bowls. Right now, it's a 2nd down and 3. Football at the 12-yard line. Christian McCaffrey will pick up a 1st down. Hard-earned 1st down, but a 1st down nevertheless. 1st down out to the 16-yard line. 49ers have moved the sticks. Clock is ticking. I will say, man, Guapzilla saying Bo Nix equals fractured ankle. When did that happen? It's funny, isn't it, though? Isn't it, Sue? Isn't it? I just read that comment. I was quiet. I was reading your comment. You're absolutely right. Here's the snap. Dropping back, looking right, looking left on 1st and 10. We'll air this out. Catch is made. Jake Tonjes across the 30. And that's good for another 1st down. Let's see. Reading some more of these comments right now. Why are you pumping inaccurate Bo Nix info? Thank you. Thank you for clearing it up. I think he was joking with us, but I think we're all on the same page. I'm going to step away from the chat. Too many distractions. I see 2 very generous donations to the channel. still at the top of the chat bar. Please be sure to smash the like button on those supers out there. Jake Tonjes goes to the top shelf right now and makes a catch on 1st down and 10 from the San Francisco 31 to the San Francisco 49. 49. Huge catch right here. They're bringing it back to the 47, actually, but either way, Jake Tonjes just made one hell of a catch over the hand of Ernest Jones IV. San Francisco 49ers, guys, let's not fall asleep on this game right now. 49ers are on the move. It's 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. San Francisco, handoff to Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey to the left-hand side. He'll be shut down. So 2nd down and 8. Jake Tonjes filling in admirably right now for George Kittle, my Skittle. Ooh, is that yen? Mac Yoshida, Japan. 1,600 yen. I haven't seen that come in. You might be the first Japanese donation that came in right now. Mac Yoshida, Japan. Thank you very much, sir. 2nd down and 8. Shotgun formation. A wider shotgun. Christian McCaffrey is on motion here. 4-man rush coming in. Purdy looks to McCaffrey. McCaffrey makes the catch, and McCaffrey on 2nd down and 8. Looks like he'll do just enough to pick up a 1st down, San Francisco. 1st down, 49ers. We are across midfield, ladies and gentlemen. Time to get locked TF in. Time to get locked TF in right now. You know what that means, right? I think most of you know what that means. It's 1st and 10. The San Francisco 49ers, look, the Seahawks had a great start to this game, but it's not about how you start the game. It's about how you finish the game. The 49ers have the football right now. It is 1st and 10 at the Seattle 42. Shotgun formation. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Whistles coming in. Timeout going to be called right now. Shanahan wants to talk about it. Okay. 2nd timeout going to be called right now for the San Francisco 49ers. It stops the clock with 6:03 left to go. Looks like Veronica Smith just subscribed to the channel. They're cutting to a commercial. Okay, that's fine. All good. Hakuna Matata. Let's extend this out right now because it's starting to get scrunched up here. It's starting to get scrunched up. Honestly, at this point, I feel like I could just get rid of it. At this point, I feel like I could just get rid of it, but I like seeing the numbers tick. It just keeps me reminding that we're on a mission here as we slowly inch our way forward now. Now we just need to add another 0 to the end of it. Easy peasy, dude. Lemon squeezy, man. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I wonder how long it's going to take for that silver play button to come in. I'm going to do an unboxing video when that gets here. I'm going to do an unboxing video when that gets here. Super just popped in. ESPN is reporting that Sean Payton has announced quarterback Bo Nix broke bone in the ankle and will miss the rest of playoffs. That's on a super chat right now. Daniel Pigpan says right now, Daniel Pigan. I don't know why I said Pigpan. I'm making up letters right now in my own head. Daniel Pigan. I hope I said that right. Says that ESPN is reporting Sean Payton has announced quarterback Bo Nix broke a bone in his ankle and will miss the rest of the playoffs. That is crazy. Country, you missed it? You missed it. Been rooting for the Bills and 49ers today. Hopefully my Bears can pull off an upset against the LA Rams tomorrow, says Vegeta Vegetarian. Vegeta in Vegetarian. All right, the Prince of all Saiyans, you heard the man. Bob saying, who are you rooting for in the Super Bowl? It's only the first quarter. Calm down. It's actually the second quarter. We're like more than midway through the second quarter right now. Let's see. Another $10 super chat. Ask Victoria Financial Boutique. What's up? Dropping love on the channel right now. 200 Super Bowl Sunday, says Hank. Hank says that we're going to hit 200K by Super Bowl Sunday. Dude, the first 100,000 was so hard to get to. Tom Grossi's creeping up on 1 million, by the way. And you know what, man? I would not be a fan. As a matter of fact, if you guys do go subscribe to Tom Grossi, he's a good guy, man. I don't know what he does in his personal life, but I know that he likes to donate to charity, and that to me is the sign of someone who's got character. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. A flea flicker here. It's going to be a screen play that Demarcus Robinson makes the grab. Goes forward, picks up a yard, 1-yard pickup for Demarcus Robinson. It's 2nd down. 2nd down and 9 at the Seattle 41. Okay. Texans Super Bowl incoming. It's possible. All right, guys. You guys talking, I'll leave y'all to chat right now. I'll leave you guys to your vices in the chat. I'm going to stay locked in on this game. Damn it, Roderick. Wait, here's the handoff to the right-hand side. This is going to be a pickup of about 3 yards. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 6, 5 minutes and 13 seconds here left to go. Let's see Roderick's comment. Another super popped in right now. Do you do coverage on other sports? Roderick, I do. We do baseball. Oh, okay, let me before I say anything else, I only do playoffs for other sports. I don't mess around with regular season basketball. I don't mess around with regular season baseball. I sure as hell don't mess around with golf. Regular season football, yes. Everything else, yes, in the postseason. 3rd down and 6. A pitch up the middle. The catch is going to be made. That looked good to me. Ricky Pearsall makes the grab for 15 yards. Folks, it was a 3rd down and 6 at the Seattle 38. The catch is made by Ricky Pearsall. That's going to get brought back. Nope. That cannot stand. There's no way that stands. They're calling it a 1st down, but I smell a challenge flag coming in. I smell a challenge flag coming in, and I think we just saw one get dropped. I think we just saw Coach challenge this thing right here. So I think they're going to tell him that he gets to keep his flag. He gets to keep his challenge flag. Replay assist said Ricky Pearsall used the ground to hang on to that one. It's close, man. That's the moment right there, without a doubt. He used the football. He used the ground. So 3rd down and 6 becomes 4th down and 6, folks. 3rd down and 6, a huge conversion going to be brought back. So another field goal here. This one's going to be a 56-yarder. This one's got some distance to it for Pinedo. Pinedo going to line up a 56-yard field goal attempt to make this an 11-point game. From the right hash this time. The snap comes in. The kick is up. That's got some height, baby. And it's got some distance. It's up. It's in. It's good. And the 49ers get 3 more points on the board. San Francisco 6, Seattle 17. I wonder, can the Seattle Seahawks score any more points? Is this going to be all defense the rest of the way? Field goal, field goal, field goal, field goal? How is this game going to end? We'll reset all of this. Looks like the 49ers are going to kick off now to send this to the Seattle Seahawks. 4 minutes and 19 seconds left to go in the first half of this game. When we get back from the commercial break, it will be kickoff. Another field goal, says Romel Rodrigo. Yes, another field goal. 49ers playing soccer. They're just kicking it right now. Bills gave the game to the refs, and they ended it. Heck yeah, says Tamara. What up, Tamara? How you doing? Challenge it, says Herb. Says Herb Buddha. If Seattle scores a tutty, it's over. 49ers can probably beat PSG. I like PSG. I think they're definitely my favorite French team, without a doubt. I would say my favorite French team for soccer is PSG. Lyon maybe, but PSG. I would say in Italy, it would be Inter Milan. In Germany, it would be Bayern Munich. I like Leverkusen and I like Borussia Dortmund, but I'm going to go with Munich. In the Barclays Premier League, I've always been a Chelsea fan. I'll always be a Chelsea fan. And outside of that, that's really all the soccer I watch. But anyways, thank you, Linda. Appreciate that. Arsenal is the best, says Chris. Okay. Let's see. Shanahan, did you call him Shanacrap? I've never heard someone call someone, I've never heard him covered that. Start making Brock mobile and force the defense to break coverage to contain. Opens up receivers, says Hunter. Reading more of these comments. Can Peyton still play? I don't think so, PJ Bush. I definitely don't think so. Romel Rodrigo saying the Sea Chickens, they're cooking right now. Hey, Marva. I'm reading this comment right now. Been in the ER all day, she says, all afternoon with my sister and other sister right now. Prayers to you and your family, Marva Merriman. I hope that your sister's okay. I hope that this brings some sort of joy to your day today. I know you've probably had a rough day, but I thank you for watching this stream with us. Folks, the Seattle Seahawks about to get the football. Brad saying, I've never super chatted. I've never logged in live streams. Just wanted to leave a like and leave up with volume muted. Let's go, dude. He says, you're my first for both. Keep up the great work. Go 49ers. Congrats on 100K. Brad. That's a fist bump for you, Brad. Let's go, bro. Brad checking in. Let's go, dude. I swear, dude, I'm a grown man. I'm not a child. I'm smiling and cheesing right now because I haven't been this happy for a mission that I accomplished on my own, which was the mission to get to 100,000 subscribers, and just getting the positive feedback from you guys is a little overwhelming. Thank you. Dude, thank you so much, man. It really is. Thank you so much, bro. 1st and 10. Seattle with the football at the 20-yard line. It is an I formation. Sam Darnold will toss to the right. This is going to Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker will pick up 3 yards. It's a 2nd down and 7. 2nd down and 7. Oh, yeah, B-Bowls. We hit that 100K mark, my friend. We hit that 100K mark. I'm stepping away from the chat, folks, so if the comments are coming in and I don't see you guys, I promise it's not anything personal. We're just calling the game right now and trying to stay as focused as possible. With 4 minutes left to go in the first half of this one, the Seattle Seahawks are hanging on to a dwindling 2-possession lead. Sam Darnold hands out, does this motion. Play clock down to 2. He fakes the handoff. No, he hands this off to Kenneth Walker, who breaks through the defense, picks up about 6 on it. 2nd down and 7 becomes 3rd down and 1 with 3:35 here left to go. That is the 5th carry of the day for Kenneth Walker. He advances the football from the Seattle 23 to the Seattle 29. It is 3rd down. Drive chart down below once again for your convenience. Camera focusing on defensive coordinator right now. Back into that I formation. 3rd downs. A toss to the left. Charbonnet gets the toss. Charbonnet does not convert. He will be tackled on that play by the defense shy of the line to gain. It is Eric Kendricks who makes the tackle, but hold the phone. There's a flag on the play. And now Zach Charbonnet is down. His helmet on the ground. Charbonnet rolling over, hanging onto the back of his left leg. He now is flat on his back. Charbonnet is in pain. We could be seeing Charbonnet exit this game right now. Injury timeout. There's going to be a holding, and it's going to be against the flag that we mentioned. Holding. Defense. 5-yard penalty. Automatic. 1st down. 1st down, Seattle Seahawks. So it's a defensive holding right now. Clear as day. Clear as day. It's a 5-yard penalty. Good call by the officials. Charbonnet, that left leg, I don't know, man. I didn't see any contact on there. They're doing the field ACL check, which in case you guys don't know what that is, if your knee is up, right, if they got your knee up right here, what they'll do is that they'll pull your leg and they'll push it back and forth. And apparently you can tell immediately by jostling that limb. Apparently you can tell immediately by jostling the knee back and forth. And, yeah, I don't know. That's what they're doing right now. They're doing a field ACL check right now on Zach Charbonnet. We'll see if he comes up from this commercial break. Right now, the result of the play is a first down. It will be a 1st and 10 at the Seattle 34 when we get back. Let's read some of these chats right now. Okay. K, says Adam. Found you because I don't get NFL channels for certain games. Thank you, Kenneth. Thanks for checking in. Texans will win the Super Bowl, says Rod Electric. Not without Nico Collins, bro. Let's not forget, it's not going to be butterflies and rainbows here for Houston, even though they are looking like one of the better teams in the AFC. Without Nico Collins, I don't know who C.J. Stroud's really. Christian Kirk? Really? Jaden Higgins? I don't know, man. Just saying. Texans ain't winning, says SpongeBob. How about a shout-out to our boy Santino? Where is our boy Santino? Santino, are you in the chat somewhere? Are you hanging out, guys? Okay. So, in case anybody is wondering, this channel has been around for about 3 years right now. This past offseason was the first time I ever realized, dude, I actually can't do it all by myself. I need help. So this offseason in March, Santino joined on to help out with, honestly, just some video editing and some simple stuff. And he immediately just got where we were heading. He understood the project and the goal of this channel. And so he's been helping me out ever since, man. Santino, in case you're wondering, is the guy who makes all of these slides for us on this channel. Now, these are templates that I had, but there is not enough time in the world for me to be able to do all of the slides that Santino is able to do for me. Not just the obvious ones. He's also adding new slides every single week. We've got defensive comparisons here for the postseason games, and we haven't even seen these teams play. We haven't even seen Sam Darnold play in the postseason. So shout out to my boy. Obviously, bit of an issue here. Brock Purdy didn't pick up 2,000 passing yards in the postseason, but either way. 1st and 10, run to the right-hand side. It's going to be Rashid Shaheed who's on the move. Rashid Shaheed picks up 30 yards for the Seattle Seahawks. 1st and 10 from the Seattle 34 as we come back from this commercial break. 30-yard pickup from the Seattle 36 to the from the Seattle 34 to the San Fran 36. I can promise you, Courtney is not AI, and the rest of the moderators. Courtney, how did you get yourself into that spot? Now everyone thinks you're a robot. This will take us to the 2-minute warning. We'll stop the clock here. Guys, I promise you, Courtney is not a robot. She's a human with emotions as well. Leave the girl alone. Leave her alone. She's here helping me out. Show the girl some love. 1st and 10. Charbonnet, question mark. No response yet. He's in the blue tent at this moment. On the second to last play of overtime, Broncos quarterback Bo Nix fractured a bone in his right ankle. He is scheduled to have surgery Tuesday. Damn. That is brutal, dude. That is brutal. That is brutal. That should have been a stop, says Danes. Should have been a stop. Should have been a stop for sure. Okay. Same Derby saying Santino equals Butt Buddy Ranch. Is he at the Butt Buddy with your mom out there? Same Derby? Anyways. I don't know. Nix is out for the season. Well, considering there's only a few games left, then not surprised about that. Who's Broncos backup? Denver Broncos backup. I actually have that answer for you. The Denver Broncos backup right now, going back to my old stats, is Jared Stidham. Jared Stidham is going to take over the Denver Broncos. Broncos are done. Broncos are done. I came for the tie. Oh, no, not your mom. I know, sports coat. Hey, you know what? First of all, you got me back in the, you got me back in form, brother. Okay. This guy's sport coat is lurking. You know what, bro? The sport coat is lurking. Why don't we pop this thing on right now? Huh? Because it's time to get serious right now. Sport coat lurking. What's up, brother? Okay, let's do this thing. Let's do this thing right now. 49ers are winning, says, oh, yeah. We'll see. Who's the third stringer, says Cash Maze. Third stringer, I actually don't have that on my depth chart. I actually had it today, but hey. Okay. Stepping away from the chat. 100,000 is a lot of anything when you think about it. Congrats. Drago Balboa says, congrats, announcer guy. And thanks for the excellent commentary. Dude, you know my name. I know you know my name. You addressed me by my name in the email. Thanks for the super, Drago Balboa. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line inside of 49ers territory. A look to the right, a throw to the right. The pass is incomplete. It's 2nd down. By the way, just so the record shows, I'll always back up my team. And I'm not talking about my Dallas Cowboys. I'm talking about the people who help me out on this channel. My moderators, the assistants, anybody else who's on this team. You take a shot at them, you're taking a shot at me, so I'll take a shot at you. Anyways, I hope that's pretty, I hope I made that clear with the your mom comment. Just so you know. You take a shot at my team, I'll take a shot at you. 2nd down and 10. Waiting for the snap on the right hash from the 36-yard line. Darnold going to deliver this one up the middle. Incomplete pass. That one for Rashid Shaheed brings up a 3rd down and 10. Looks like another super coming in from Todd saying sad for Bo Nix, but best hidden gem in NFL is Zach Wilson. Stupid Sean Payton, another bad decision. Hope Zach Wilson shines somewhere next year. Go Rams, your boys' favorite team. Thanks, Todd, for that super, brother. Fist bumps to you, sir. Trolls be trolling. That's true, Mr. Mojo. I'm not real. I'm not. I am AI generated. I don't exist. This is a figment of your imagination. 3rd down and 10. 36-yard line. Empty backfield. There's the snap. The blitz coming in. Darnold has to fire, and it will be caught. It is catch made. Is that Jake Bobo? It is. 1st down. Seattle Seahawks. Jake Bobo makes the grab. Jake Bobo makes the grab. Someone said, I knew it. Styling and profiling with the jacket. Let's go, Sean. Let's go, brother. 1st and 10. Seattle Seahawks at the 20-yard line. We are at the edge of the red zone. Single back formation, motion on the field. A snap and a handoff to the right side. They're cutting back to the weak side. Looks like a good, strong run for Kenneth Walker. This should bring up a 1st down. It should bring up a first. It was close. It was close to a 1st down. Let's see what they mark this. 51 seconds here left to go. Clock is ticking. I think they're calling it 1st and goal. No, it's 2nd down and 1. 2nd down and 1 coming up just outside the 10-yard line. Motion on the field. A handoff up the middle goes Kenneth Walker, and Walker will pick up the 1st down. It's now 1st and goal for the Seattle Seahawks. Styling and profiling, said Sean. I saw another come in right now. I would rather come to this live stream, says Bonnie. Bonnie McNallen? Bonnie McNally. Thank you, Bonnie. Congrats on the 100K, says Leo. Another super saying, go Seattle Seahawks. Folks, we got 36 seconds here left to go. 36 seconds. It is 1st and goal at the San Francisco 7-yard line. Seattle. Go Seattle, says CANWA. Charbonnet has gone into the locker room, folks. I don't know. He's still questionable to return here. It is 1st and goal from the 7-yard line right now. It is 1st and goal from the 7-yard line coming in right now. John Bella, the traditional. A handoff to the left side. There goes Kenneth Walker. He bullies his way in, and Kenneth Walker will score a touchdown. Touchdown, Seattle. They'll put 6 more points on the board. 31 seconds left to go in the first half, and the Seahawks are curb stomping the 49ers right now. Whoa. Kenneth Walker walking the dog out to the left-hand side. Man, easy run for him. I keep seeing this happen time and time again as well. I keep seeing the players go towards the strong side and then counter to the weak side. And it seems to be working out pretty well for these teams time and time again. The extra point attempt goes up. The extra point attempt is good. And the score is now 24-6. 24-6. Okay, K9 yoked AF2 says think too much. He is. Yeah, Kenneth Walker's a big dude for sure. Maybe stomping is enough, says Danny. Curb stomping is so violent. Maybe stomping is just enough. Fair. Daniel saying, bro. What's up, Daniel? What's up, Daniel? Let's go Seahawks, says Urban Smokes. I need Brock to throw 2 touchdowns, says Alexa. Says Alexa Pex God. Alex Apex God. Alex Apex God. Alex Apex God. Okay. Is Kyle's job on the line? Asks Romo Fan Forever. I don't know. I don't think so. I wonder if Mike McDonald's job is on the line. I also don't think so. I think these are 2 head coaches who are going to be safe regardless of what happens in today's game. That is just my thoughts for sure. Danny's saying, sorry, I'm in San Francisco. No need to apologize, my friend. 31 seconds here left to go. A kickoff and a return out past the 30. Looks like down at the 30. It'll bring up a 1st and 10. The San Francisco 49ers, the Seattle Seahawks are celebrating after that kickoff right there. There didn't seem to be anything to celebrate. Either way. Okay. This is a West Coast rivalry, says Manny Puco. Yes, Manny, this is a West Coast rivalry. Well, I might be wearing a suit, but it's not fitted like Tom Brady's, so I don't look as good as Tom Brady does in his suit, but hey. 1st down and 10 coming up from the 30-yard line. The San Francisco 49ers with 1 timeout are going to try to narrow this gap. Brock Purdy pump fakes. Brock Purdy will deliver. Brock Purdy will throw an incomplete pass and stops the clock with 23 seconds left to go as he was looking for number 23 on the play. Flirting with 101. We are, Sean. We are. But at this point, I'm not even worried about that, dude. At this point, it's just great that we got to our goal. And I don't know, when enough is enough, really. I'm just glad that we're hanging out. Okay. San Francisco 49ers on the left hash. The 4-man rush coming in, stepping through the pocket and on the run. Brock Purdy will get past the 40, past the 45, goes down at about the 13-yard line. Timeout will be called here. Looks like timeout going to be taken by Kyle Shanahan. It's going to be a 1st down for the San Francisco 49ers at the 48-yard line. Turned out to be a pretty good run from Brock Purdy to the left-hand side. Okay. Brady is trolling the NFL, says Mr. Mojo. Thank you, Cross. 1492. Susan, thank you. That's very generous of you to say. Jump Tube, you're late to the party, man. We already knew that by the end of the first quarter. Jump Tube saying, breaking news, Bo Nix is out for the rest of the playoffs. He's been out for the rest of the playoffs for the past, 30 minutes now. That is breaking news, though. It really is. Wow. Okay. 49ers used their last timeout. Now the Seahawks want to use one of their timeouts. Looks like we're just hanging out, guys. That's apparently the Seahawks' final timeout as well. So it's just you guys and me hanging out right now. Cheers to you. Let me make sure my trivia quiz is ready to go. Yeah. Trivia quiz coming at y'all in just a moment here. Ooh, gonna need to update this. There we go. But we'll show y'all in a bit. Not gonna let y'all see that just yet. It's 1st and 10 coming up right now. 1st and 10 at the San Francisco 48-yard line. San Francisco still on their own side of midfield, trying to get into field goal range to make this a 9-24 game. Tough spot to be in if you're San Francisco. Currently down by 18. It's a 3-possession game. Brock Purdy will air this out. Oh, my goodness. It's almost intercepted. Goes out of bounds right there. It was picked off by Devin Witherspoon, but Witherspoon was not in bounds when he made the grab. Brock Purdy, you can tell he's starting to look a little nervous. Brock Purdy starting to be a little nervous here. A little rickety, maybe? Maybe. 1st and 10 becomes 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. 7 seconds left to go. This could be the final play of the half. Brock Purdy in a shotgun formation, trips to the left from the 48-yard line. Purdy will drop. Purdy will put everything into that arm. Bazooka of an arm. It bounces. Oh, my goodness. It hit Jake Tonjes in the hands in the end zone, and he couldn't hang on to it. That pass goes down as incomplete. We'll put 13 minutes on the board. Let's start this halftime break. Okay, guys, this will take us to halftime. Let's do our trivia quiz. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our halftime trivia quiz. During halftime, we do this, and we do this every single game. We ask y'all some trivia questions. It is your job to just do your best and forget the rest. Let's start with question number 1. Who is the Seattle Seahawks offensive coordinator? Is it Clint Kubiak? Is it Aiden Durd? Or is it Clint Hurt? Who is the Seattle Seahawks offensive coordinator? A, B, or C? Y'all might know this one. It's a new offensive coordinator. The answer is Clint Kubiak. Clint Kubiak actually joined them from the New Orleans Saints. He was the offensive coordinator for New Orleans for a few years here. New Orleans decided to strip down their whole program and revamp their side. Clint Kubiak was looking for a job. McDonald said, come on in. Let's move on to question number 2. Who is the San Francisco 49ers offensive coordinator? Is it Nick Sorensen? Is it Robert Saleh? Or is it Clay Kubiak, brother of Clint Kubiak? Who is the San Francisco 49ers offensive coordinator? A, B, or C? There's a reason we're asking this. I'm hoping that you guys might be able to figure it out. Very interesting situation developing right now. The answer is Clay Kubiak, guys. Brother of Clint. Both Clay and Clint on the field right now. Both offensive coordinators fighting for it in the divisional round of the playoffs here. Storylines don't get very much juicier than that. Let's move on to question number 3. What was the longest Jason Myers field goal recorded during this regular season? What was Jason Myers' longest field goal this regular season? Obviously, heading into today, he didn't have any field goals. So longest field goal, was it 49, 53, or 57 yards here? The answer is 57. That's the longest field goal this season for the Seattle Seahawks during the regular season. In case anybody is wondering, the San Francisco 49ers will get the football to start the second half. But, so you know, he could knock him back from quite a distance. Here comes question number 4. Christian McCaffrey held what yards after catch rank after the end of the regular season? Basically, was Christian McCaffrey first, second, or third when it comes to yards after catch this season? I'll have you know, Christian McCaffrey has the most receiving yards on this team for the San Francisco 49ers. Almost 1,000 receiving yards to go with his 1,200 rushing yards. This season, he ranked second in the NFL when it came to yards after catch. Now, when you catch the football 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage, you typically end up with a lot of yards after catch, so take that one particular stat with a grain of salt. Question number 5. Ernest Jones IV had the only regular season pick 6 for the Seattle Seahawks. What team were the Seahawks facing during their only pick 6 this season? Was it the Tennessee Titans? Was it the Atlanta Falcons? Or did the Seahawks only pick 6 this season come against the Minnesota Vikings? A, B, or C? The Seattle Seahawks only pick 6 this season was against the Minnesota Vikings. So it was interesting that Santino decided to put that one in there considering he's a Minnesota Vikings fan and it brings down his team, but hey, love it. Let's move on to question number 6. Question number 6. Who had the longest receiving play in 49ers franchise history? Is it John Taylor? Is it Jerry Rice? Or is it George Kittle? Longest receiving play in San Francisco 49ers franchise history. You guys are going to hate me for this one. The answer is John Taylor. A 97-yard touchdown grab beats Jerry Rice's 96-yard touchdown play. The longest receiving play in San Francisco 49ers history indeed goes to John Taylor. Question number 7, guys. What was Sam Darnold's passing yards ranking at the end of the regular season? Was he 4th, 5th, or 6th in the NFL when it came to passing yards during the regular season? I said this at the start of the live stream. I don't know if I really hammered it home, though. A couple people hating on Sam Darnold. I felt the need to bring up this stat. Do you guys know the answer? Sam Darnold in the 2025 campaign was 5th in the NFL in passing yards, a top 5 quarterback in passing yards, a top 10 quarterback in passing touchdowns. And he had a pretty good season, man. Say what you will about Seattle, say what you will about Darnold. Pretty good couple years back-to-back. All right, guys, who had the only sack during the 49ers versus Eagles game last week in the wild card round? Was it Garrett Wallow? Was it Marquez Siegel? Or was it Keon White? Who had the only sack last week against the Philadelphia Eagles in the wild card game? You guys remember? You remember? You remember? You remember? It was Keon White who had the only sack last week against the Philadelphia Eagles. So far, they did get a sack today. It wasn't Keon White, but the 49ers do have at least one bag today. Let's move on to question number 9. The Seahawks are the only team in NFL history to do what? Is it A, win 4 Super Bowls in a row? Is it B, play in both the AFC and NFC Championship games? Or is it C, record a perfect season? Okay, some of this is process of elimination. This should be a pretty easy one, even if you don't know the answer. I can tell you, that the Seattle Seahawks have played in both the AFC and NFC Championship games. Before moving over to the NFC, they played in the AFC briefly, and they actually got to an AFC Championship game. Let's go to question number 10, our last question today. Who was the last team that the 49ers beat in the divisional round? Was it the Packers? Was it the Lions? Or was it the Seahawks? The last team that the San Francisco 49ers beat in the divisional round. What do you think? It's Green Bay, baby. Beating Green Bay. Kind of a crazy spot. But, yes. Okay, anyways, I was looking at something else right now. Okay. Let's cut back. Scoreboard is there. Let's turn off the trivia quiz. We don't need it anymore. Turn down the funky music. And honestly, I put this blazer on and immediately regret it. It's way too hot up here, dude. I have to take this thing off. Okay, let's take this thing off. Don't need this anyways. We are going to get to 100.1. We're going to get damn close. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. 100.6. We might get to 101 Dalmatians. Let's take a look at the chat. What up, chat? How is this chat doing? Looks like a new channel member. And Michael. What's going on, Michael? Michael L. Is that investing? Ill investing? Miras, thank you so much. Hey, you got 80 likes on that super, by the way. Thank you. Let's at least get Midas Mama to 100 likes on her $100 super. Like, that would be bare minimum for Midas Mama. You got a like from me. What's up from Scotland? Oh, I'm watching from Scotland. Sorry, my Scottish accent needs some work there. Scott Kilner. Scott Kilner. I don't know where that Scottish accent came from. No idea. Take it off, big boy, said Sean Smith. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa now, whoa. Seahawks don't do a Green Bay. Seahawks don't do a Green Bay, says Wolfie Graphics. I can't see that play button plaque. Mario, I can't wait to see that play button. Girl, now I cannot wait to open that thing. I wonder how long it's going to take. I'm hoping that we get it before Super Bowl. Damn, I need to get a new shirt. I need to get like 5 new shirts. Let's see. Do Arnold. No, not going to do Arnold. Scootland, says Sean Smith. Some play-by-play announcers strip for subs. I personally have not seen any, and I will not be the example on this one. Is it even possible, says Blue Ace. Blue Ace, you asked a question with less than 2 minutes left to go in this halftime break. It's a legitimate question, though. I'm going to ask this chat right now. Can you comment on Texans? Says the John. Yes, I will be covering. We're going to comment on the Texans tomorrow when the Texans play. I don't see any need to cover the Texans right now when the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers are currently going for it here. Is it even possible for 49ers to win this game? In the chat, what do you think? Is it yes or is it no? Yeah, it's possible, says CSC. Romel Rodriguez saying, do not sleep on the Texans. J-Dog Slim saying, yes, I'm a Bears fan. I work for an apparel company. Travis Matthew, let me send you a new stretch blazer. Dude, honestly, I would pay for it. Just reach out to me on my email address at footballnationusa.com. Max, straight up, we can totally work something out right here, man. I'm happy to help someone else doing their thing out there. If you work for an apparel company, would totally use one. I would totally use one, Max, if you got one. Not possible, says Gary. Yes, it is possible that the 49ers will win tonight. Chance is less than 2%. Well, Romo fan forever, according to ESPN, it is actually 95.3%. There it is, right there at the bottom of your screen. So, after that last play, 95% likely that the Seattle Seahawks will win this game. But we've seen things happen. Yes, it is possible. PATs won a Super Bowl. The Patriots won a Super Bowl when they were hey, don't tell that to a Falcons fan there, Al. If you tell this to a Falcons fan, you might make them cry. It is definitely possible. We have seen things happen. Everybody has heard about the bird. Oh, no. Thanks, Max. He says I'll send you an email. Thanks, Max. Okay, 49ers lining up to receive the second half kickoff here, guys. We'll put 15 minutes on the clock. It's 1st and 10 coming up right now. I will also step away from this chat, folks, so that I can call this game to the best of my ability. I apologize if you were trying to reach out to me right now and I do not read your comments. I promise, again, it's nothing personal. Here's a kickoff and a return. Out past the 25, down at the 27-yard line. It's 1st and 10. 14:53. 14:53. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. 1st and 10 coming up for San Francisco. They line up on the 28-yard line. The Seattle Seahawks trying to make sure that the 49ers do not find a way back into this game. They are down by 3 possessions, and if the Seahawks let the 49ers get back in it, it'll be a huge implosion on the defensive side. A snap and a toss to the right-hand side. Brian Robinson Jr. will pick up about a yard or 2. A flag comes in on the play. Let's find out what this one is. Flag on the play. 14:49. There is no flag on the play. They waved this thing off. They're saying result of the play is 2nd down and 9. Happy flag right here, waved off by the officials. They're going to say, no siree. Okay, let's take a quick look right now, see what's going on. Okay, folks, we got about 13,000 people watching this live stream right now. It's 2nd down and 9. The 4-man rush coming in. Stepping through the pocket to the right-hand side. Going to throw this thing into the sidelines. It's an incomplete pass. It brings up a 3rd down and 9. 14 minutes and 22 seconds left to go. I think the last live stream hit almost 500,000 views, guys. Which means if we can get 500,000 views on this one, we can get 1 million views in a day again. Something we've only ever done once on this channel. It's just absolutely bonkers. 3rd down and 9. Brock Purdy licks the fingers. Shotgun formation. Brian Robinson Jr. standing to his right. Motion from Jawan Jennings. It's a 3rd down and 9 from the 29 on the right hash. Brock Purdy manages to slip away. He will look upfield. He will deliver a perfect pass to Jawan Jennings. It will be caught. And the result of the play is a 1st down, San Francisco. 1st down, 49ers. 49ers pick up a 1st down. Jawan Jennings makes a grab for 19 yards. It moves the football out to the San Francisco 48 after that catch. And Jennings, way to hang on to it, man. Stayed in bounds as well. Single back formation. 49ers with possession. Dropped my pen. Here's a snap, little play action, 4-man rush coming in. Brock Purdy is on the run. He is still backpedaling. He'll throw this thing away. It'll bring up a 2nd down. So 1st and 10 becomes 2nd and 10. Looks like 13:30 here left to go. Jake Tonjes hobbling over to the sideline right now, looking a little flat-footed there. I don't know what happened. Ooh, Tonjes hurt his leg. Non-contact injury for Jake Tonjes. That's not good. Today, 6 targets, 5 catches, 59 yards. And Tonjes not putting a lot of weight on that leg right now either. Motion on the field, 2nd down and 10 from the 48-yard line. A handoff up the middle to the left-hand side. Looks like it'll be a 7-yard pickup for Jordan James. 2nd down and 10 becomes 3rd down and 3. Jordan James picks up 7 yards. It brings up a 3rd. They did cross midfield. San Francisco now in Seahawks territory at the Seahawks 45. Kendrick Bourne and James coming off the field right now. 3rd down and 3 with 13 minutes left to go in the 3rd. Brock Purdy in a shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. A handoff up the middle they go. It'll be a 1-yard gain. This brings up a 4th down and 2. And it's time to make another decision. Do you go for it or not? 4th down and 2 at the Seattle 44. Do you go for it or not? Punt says think too much. They're lined up right now. They're in the huddle right here. Purdy calls this break. The 49ers will line up. It is 4th down and 2. The second 4th down attempt of the night here for the San Francisco 49ers. The snap comes in. It's a 4-man rush. Brock Purdy's in trouble. He'll be pancaked. Sit down. Leonard Williams makes the sack. Down he goes. 1st down, Seattle. And the 49ers offensive line unable to do a dang thing right there. Bro, that was a screen door on a submarine if I've ever seen one. My gosh. The Seattle Seahawks defense tore right through that like wet toilet paper and was able to sack poor Brock Purdy on that play. Max just sent the email. I thought I felt a buzz in my pocket. Okay, I'll take a look at it, Max. Where's CMC? Who's going to play quarterback now? Question mark, says Philly Dog. I don't know, man. Cooked. Trey says game over. Stuffage, says Jason Frost. Pan-cooked. Pancaked. That was pretty awful, says Jamie Acosta. That was pretty bad, Jamie. That was brutal. Seattle had him coming, says Hank. I think Seattle will go pretty far. Not a fan, but it seems like it, says Country. People were lighting me up. I don't know if you remember this. I called this defense for the Seattle Seahawks. I said Legion of Boom 2.0. And everyone, including Seahawks fans, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, bro. You don't know what's going on. Okay, just watch. Just watch. Love to see all these Florida guys balling out in the NFL. Says ain't no manual. What up? Shanahan just got injured right now. Wet toilet paper. That's it, man. Offensive line. OMG, Tonjes and McCaffrey out now too. 49ers need to look at their training staff. So many injuries. Okay, let's take a look at that because I didn't see anything about CMC being out of this game. Tonjes is limping as Christian McCaffrey deals with his left shoulder and neck issue. He's sidelined. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, he is. These 49ers got very little left here, man. Jordan James averaging 7 yards a carry in his career. He has 1 career carry for 7 yards. Leonard Williams is very tough to block, is what I see on this chat here for CBS. Let's see anything right now. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if you're adding Jake Tonjes to the injury list as well, where the 49ers go from here. They're probably begging for the season to be over at this point. 49ers are ready to start licking their wounds, man. Even if the 49ers did advance to the next round of the postseason, it doesn't feel like the 49ers are going to be that team, but you never know. A handoff on 1st and 10 inside the 40 from the San Francisco 42 to the San Francisco 35. The Seattle Seahawks are on the march once again. That's a 7-yard gain. It brings up a 2nd down and 3 at the San Francisco 35. Seattle with possession. 11:45 left to go in the 3rd quarter of this game. If the Seahawks end up scoring more points, this game is basically over. Need McCaffrey and Charbonnet to rush for like 65 each, says John. I don't know, John. 2nd down and 3, motion on the field. It is A.J. Barner on the move. And Darnold looks up the middle. The catch is going to be made inside the 25. It is Cooper Kupp on 2nd down and 3. Cooper Kupp makes the catch for 11. First down, Seattle Seahawks. Oh, man, 49ers fans. 49ers fans just reaching for the ankles right now. Not much they can do against the Seattle team. 1st and 10. Looks like Charbonnet is on the sideline. He is actually on the bike right now, keeping the legs warm, so maybe not an ACL tear. That's good. Motion to the top of the screen. It's a handoff to Kenneth Walker. Walker finds some gaps. Walker's on the run. Walker picks up 8 yards at 2nd down and 2. It's 2nd down and 2 right now. Ruh-roh, says Jason Frost. I can go to bed if there's one more score, says Gary. Cooper Kupp about to cook. Okay, stepping away from the chat. It's 2nd down and 2. Break! Seattle will line up for this 2nd down play just outside, actually just inside of the red zone. We're at the 16-yard line after that Cooper Kupp grab. Motion from Cooper Kupp. A handoff to the left-hand side. Looks like Kenneth Walker will do just enough. Is that good for a first down? I think the official is moving the chains right now. This should be good enough for a first down, Seattle Seahawks. First down, Seattle. 9:45 here left to go. It's 1st and 10. Seattle inside the red zone at the San Francisco 14-yard line. Looks like they've got a new back in right now for the looks like is that Brad Russell? Who's the running back in on this? Brady Russell in on this play? It actually doesn't matter because down goes Darnold. Sam Darnold is smashed by C.J. West. This pushes them outside of the red zone. From the San Francisco 14, it's a loss of 8. It brings up 2nd down and 18. 2nd down and 18. Down goes Darnold. C.J. West almost forced a fumble there as well. Darnold face down in the dirt. You could see his face just like, did that really happen? Maybe if the Niners send the cheerleaders team, they would have a chance. Maybe. Maybe. 2nd down and 18. A toss to the right-hand side. Kenneth Walker gets inside the 20 to the 17-yard line. So this will be, looks like, a 5-yard pickup. By the way, someone said something about the oblique. In case you did not know, heading into this game, Sam Darnold was dealing with an oblique injury that had him questionable to even play this game. The fact that he was able to eat that hit and get back up and continue playing speaks volumes about Sam Darnold's resolve and his tenacity. 8 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Sam Darnold in an empty backfield against a 4-man rush. Pressure coming in. JSN looking for a block. Jackson Smith and Jigba on 3rd down and 13 will pick up 11. It's a 4th down and 2. 4th down and 2. Do you go for it or no? 4th down and 2 at the San Francisco 6-yard line. Looks like they're going to line this thing up, guys. So, on the right hash, 4th down and 2. Looks like it's going to be a 24-yard field goal here. They're not messing around with these. They're going to take the points where they can and not roll the dice on 4th down. I think this is good, mature coaching. The kick is up. The kick is in. The kick is good. And we've got points on the board. Ladies and gentlemen, the Seattle Seahawks will extend their lead even further. It's now a 21-point game with 7 minutes left to go in the third. The San Francisco 49ers got a long way to go here. 49ers going to get the football. They are down by 21. I don't know, man. It feels cooked. 49ers are money. I think I know what that means, Mark. Tommy's saying, I didn't see this coming. I did. Guys, the 49ers are already beat up. Defensively, no Fred Warner, no Nick Bosa. That, in and of itself, Seattle Seahawks are the better team defensively. Offensively, as I mentioned, no Debo, no Brandon Ayuk. Jawan Jennings coming back from injury. They've got now they've got 2 tight ends missing, and they're just in such a tough spot, man. Mario, have you ever seen a game where both teams lose before watching the Bills and the Broncos earlier? Wait, what? Dartstigator saying, Mario, had you ever seen a game where both teams lose before watching the Bills and Broncos earlier? I'm not sure what that means, Dartstigator. I'm not sure what that means. I'm trying, bro. I am. If Tom Brady was quarterback, he'd come back, says Vince. Jello is juggling. Jared asking about Chardonnay. No, Charbonnet. Charbonnet with a B. I'm amazed we made it this far, says our resident 49ers expert right now. Courtney, honestly, with all the injuries that happened this season, I'm honestly I am impressed by the San Francisco 49ers because the personnel was just not there this season for them. And they just weren't. It wasn't there for them. Bo Nix is out for the season. He is, guys. That is true. That is true. This ain't so pretty, saying working. Azrioff saying Broncos won, though. Broncos did win, though. Bills lose the game and Broncos lose Knicks. Ah, now I see what you're saying, Dartstigator. Yeah, both teams in that particular instance, yes, sir. Both teams absolutely lost today. Because it doesn't matter if you win this game if you lose your quarterback, which is exactly what happened. Damn. That's brutal. That is brutal. Look at how far they've gone. Let's see how far we've come. Let's see how far we've come. And I believe the world is coming to an end. What is that, Matchbox 20? I think I remember watching that music video on VH1 when I was like 13. Here's the kickoff. We get a return, and I haven't heard that song literally since from Matchbox 20. It's a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line for the San Francisco 49ers. Okay. Brock is outplaying Sam Darnold, though. Hey, man, it's a team sport, bro. You're talking about this number right here. Sam Darnold has attempted as many passes as Brock Purdy has completed. Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers are lined up for 1st and 10. Shotgun formation, 31-yard line. Play action here. Purdy drops back. He steps up through the pocket. He'll check it down. And this one for Kyle Juszczyk. Good for a 1st down. Big hits delivered there, but it is good for a 1st down, San Francisco. Juszczyk makes the grab, picks up 11 yards, 1st down, San Fran. Oh, that felt like an anvil coming off of my ear. Woo! Dios mío. Wolfie Graphics saying who's on first. Oh, that's great. 1st and 10. Motion on the field. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Brock Purdy will fake the handoff again. Another 4-man rush. Brock Purdy checks it down, but it's intercepted. It's picked off. It's a 1st down. Seattle Seahawks. I think that was picked up by Ernest Jones, who now has 6 interceptions on the year. He leads the Seattle Seahawks in tackles and interceptions. Add another one to number 13. What a play by the linebacker. Let's go. Oh, man, up by 21 in the divisional, and this is just nasty work from the Seattle Seahawks defense. Mercy rule, says Cool as a fan. Yahweh! Yahweh, no más, way. 49ers fans getting ready to tap, bro. Seattle's defense is something else, man. Seattle's defense is something else. Shanahan's been injured. Ernest Jones, yeah, dude, Ernest Jones. This is honestly crazy work because, again, we don't show these graphics a whole lot. But, matter of fact, this is the first time I've ever shown this graphic. I guess the second time because I showed it earlier today. But Ernest Jones, these are your team leaders for the Seattle Seahawks defense. Leonard Williams just picked up another sack today, guys. He's got 8 sacks. He actually now leads this team. But for the regular season, Leonard Williams was leading this team in sacks, tied with 2 other players who also had 7 bags. But Ernest Jones, the fourth, head and shoulders above everybody else out there for this man. 126 tackles and 5 interceptions heading into this game. He's now got another interception, another feather in his cap. And this defense is just relentless for the Seattle Seahawks. On the other side, San Francisco 49ers. I mean, their defense, their top sack player here is Cleveland Farrell, who's tied with 4 sacks. D. Winters has 101 tackles and 8 tackles for loss, but only 1 interception on the year. Renardo Green with 10 passes deflected. Do what you will with that information. I mean, in the last game, we saw the Denver Broncos, and we were talking about how they had players with Riley with, what was it, 19 pass deflections? So there's nothing really to get that excited about here if you're a San Francisco 49ers fan. Christian McCaffrey, yeah, but he's one guy. Brock Purdy, again, one guy. They've got mid-receivers at best. You're telling me your best pass catcher is Jawan Jennings? Nah, dude, that's not a Super Bowl team. And it's not their fault because they're playing their guts out. And the 49ers are going to go out there and continue to play their guts out. They're not going to win this game, man. They're not going to win this game. I just don't see it happening. Anyways, 6:09 left to go here in the third quarter. My guess is Seattle will start to keep this one on the ground. Up by 3 scores here in the third quarter. If they can make it 4 scores, it's going to be the start to the Gettysburg Address. 1st and 10, motion on the field to the top of the screen. It's Jackson Smith and Jigba on the move. We are taking over. Seattle is taking over here inside of enemy territory. A look to the right, a throw to the right. Jackson Smith and Jigba picks up 4 yards. It does bring up a 2nd down. 2nd down and 6. Football at the San Francisco 43. Yo, Seattle has 27 points on 90 passing yards. Fact, Steve. Fact. Take a look at this, dude. Oh, man. That is pretty wild. Penalties back them up big time here. 2nd down and 6. 27 points, less than 200 total yards of offense. If you compare the stats, it looks like a much closer game than the score line would let you know. 1 yard pickup on 2nd down and 6 becomes 3rd down and 5. Interesting how football works sometimes, right? Because the score line is very different, but we look at total yards, and there's not much separating these two teams. Okay, 5 minutes left to go here. Break! Seattle lines up. Empty backfield this time. Looks like Sam Darnold. Oh, I spoke too soon. Kenneth Walker is now in a shotgun with Sam Darnold standing to his right. We're lined up on 3rd down and 5 from the 42-yard line. Sam Darnold takes the snap. The blitz coming in. Darnold looking for Walker. Walker will go upstairs and make the catch. On the run, he had to extend for it. Darnold slightly overthrew him. It was enough for the 1st down, but Darnold knows that if he had another chance to do that, Walker would be going to the end zone instead of falling on the stretch. So 1st and 10 at the San Francisco, looks like 27-yard line, inside the 30. Super chat coming in from our friend Darren. Looks like Darren checks in. That interception was headbutt karma. Thanks for the stream, sir. We really appreciate your hard work. Darren, thank you for the super chat, my friend. I appreciate that. Never expected, never requested, always appreciated. Handoff to the, looks like to the bottom of the screen here, left-hand side. This will be a tackle for a loss as Rashid Shaheed on the end around gets nothing. 2nd down and 13, folks. That play goes backwards for a loss of 3. Darren with a $27 super chat. Thank you, Darren. Thank you, sir. Second down and 13. Football at the San Francisco 39-yard line. Excuse me, 30-yard line. It is second down. Empty backfield once again for Sam Darnold. Oh, a little flinching here on the defensive side. Darnold will deliver this one to a wide-open Cooper Kupp inside the red zone down at the 15. This is good for a first down. 15-yard catch from the 30 to the 15. It's a first down. Seattle Seahawks. So, Darnold. Everybody's saying Sam Darnold is trash, Sam Darnold is booty cheeks, Sam Darnold this, that, and the other. But I tell you what, my friend, Sam Darnold got himself a touchdown. Sam Darnold about to get himself another one. That's why they named you Joe Dirt instead of Nunamaker. First and 10. First and 10. Single back on this one. Quick change of play at the line. Little play action, whistles coming in quickly. Timeout going to be called by McDonald. This is going to take us to a quick timeout. Why don't we take a quick look at this one, because we haven't broken down head coach on this side, right? 2 seasons with this team. One of the only teams last season that had a winning record and didn't make the postseason. Yes, the Seattle Seahawks last year had a winning record and did not make the postseason. Tenure with this team, 2 seasons. This year, they had a heck of a year. 24 regular season wins, 10 regular season losses. First playoff game happening right here, right now. I think we're going to get our first playoff win in this column, which is pretty dang good for Mr. Mike McDonald. Okay. Thank you for letting me know, Al. I'm not going to put that on the screen. I try to read comments as they come in before I put them on the screen. To each their own. We've got a single back formation, 15-yard line. Snapping a handoff to the left side. This is the 10. This is the 5. This is diving in for a touchdown. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle Seahawks. Oh, my goodness. Bro, relentless right now. The Seattle Seahawks. We'll get another one, bro. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Gary. Bro, the Seattle Seahawks have also come a long way. Not just me, not just Football Nation. I could sit here and talk to this camera all day. But if you guys didn't enjoy what I was doing, if you guys weren't coming back for more and building this community, it wouldn't make a difference. Kick is up. Kick is good. And the score is 34-6. The whooping continues to whoop. LaShawn with the white flag. Oh, no. LaShawn tapping out right now. This game is sold. You can see it says Herberto. I don't think it was sold, Herberto. I think the 49ers were just ridiculously injured. How would you expect the 49ers to come out here and win this game? Like, realistically speaking. How? Your best pass catcher is Ricky Pearsall, Demarcus Robinson, and Juwan Jennings. You don't have your starting tight end in George Kittle at all right there. Not to mention Brock Purdy missed a ton of time this season. Christian McCaffrey's coming back from last year's injuries where he's had his Achilles tendonitis, and now he's dealing with a shoulder injury, and they're busted up on that side as well. On the defensive side, no Fred Warner, the mass exodus that already happened, no Nick Bosa, no, honestly, half the squad. Look. The 49ers, I'm going to say this, and I don't normally speak like this. The 49ers are getting their ass kicked. Fact. It's just the case. But it's not for lack of effort. I don't think it's from lack of coaching. I think it is due to injury. And as well as they play, they're just outmanned, dude. They're down to second-string, third-string players, and those guys are fighting for contracts, and those guys are fighting for their lives right now. But the Seahawks are just better. They're just the better team right now, and that's okay. Sometimes the better team loses, but I don't think that's going to happen today. Roderick saying, Seattle is just shoving the football into the Niners right where the sun don't shine. Just right up there. Just right in there, man. Duff Lock with a $1 super chat. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. The bird is the word, says Jody. It sure is. It sure is. The Seattle Seahawks are the bird, and they're getting in the final word. No Kittle, no cake, says Sam Derby. Says Sam Derby. Kyle Shanahan is a brilliant mind, LOL, ... I actually don't know if this is... I don't know if you're trolling or not. I don't know if you're trolling or not. Okay. Thank you, Avocado Fox. What a name, first of all. Avocado, what a fox. Avocado Fox saying, thank you for the smooth voice and hard work dedication to the game, even if my team is not winning. You know how hard it is to watch your football team when you're losing, and then you have a crowd of like 5,000, 10,000, 15,000 people watching, and all you want to do is turn away from the Dallas Cowboys game, but you can't. That hurts so much, Avocado Fox. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Council saying that the Seagulls are pooping on the 49ers. Okay. All right. Let's get back to this game. 2 minutes and 18 seconds left to go. It is first down and 10 from the 31. Purdy takes the handoff, or takes the snap and hands off to Christian McCaffrey, who loses 2 yards on first down. It brings up a second down and 12. McCaffrey slow to get up. He is back into the game, but McCaffrey honestly was not that good of a running back this season. Fact. I'm a Cowboys fan. I feel you, bro, says Jared. Yeah, dude, it was so hard to sit here as a Cowboys fan. I put on my Cowboys chain, my Cowboys everything, and then I'm the one basically wearing my clown makeup. Here's a second down and 12. Brock Purdy is on the run. Brock Purdy on second down and 12 will pick up 9 yards. This advances the football from the San Francisco 29 to the San Francisco 38. It's a third down and 3. Third down and 3. 1 minute and 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter of this game. It is officially and without a doubt a blowout. Everyone here at Lumen Field is getting fired up. These lime green towels spinning around right now. The action green. Third down and 3 for San Francisco from the 37-yard line. Brock Purdy looks left, delivers left, incomplete. It was caught, but it was jarred loose by Woolen. Wow, incomplete pass. 52 seconds left to go. And this Seattle Seahawks defense definitely does look like the Legion of Boom 2.0. Say what you want, man, but this Seahawks defense might actually be enough. Dude, if it was Patriots and Seahawks or Texans and Seahawks, I'd be so happy with that Super Bowl. I'd be so happy with that Super Bowl. It's a fourth down, and San Francisco needs to go for it. It's fourth down and 3 at the San Francisco 38. Whistles are coming in with 52 seconds left to go. Second timeout of the day taken by the Seattle Seahawks. They stop the clock. When we get back, it's fourth down and 3 at the San Francisco 38-yard line. Saying the Seahawks suck, Country says, I mean, again, I'm not a fan, she says. You don't have to be a fan. That's what I've been saying. Like, look, I'm a fan of one team. I'm a fan of my Dallas Cowboys. Outside of that, I'm a fan of certain players. I'm a fan of certain coaches. I'm a Brock Purdy fan. I'm a Christian McCaffrey fan. I like players here on the 49ers, but I can objectively look at this game and just say that they are outgunned. Right now, they're lined up to go for it on 4th down and 3. They are 0 for 2 on 4th downs. Here is Brock Purdy on the run. Brock Purdy got to get rid of it. He's still on the run. He throws this one upfield. Oh, incomplete. So, 1st and 10, Seattle Seahawks get the football. I didn't even move the possession needle over. I didn't even have the possession on the right side. Nobody was even paying attention because that's how bad this game is. It's on the away side. Seattle Seahawks have the football. It's 1st and 10 at the San Francisco 38. Seattle takes over with 41 seconds here left to go. Okay, 4th quarter on the horizon. What a goon, says Steven. 49ers about 25 years removed from a Super Bowl. Yeah, so are my Dallas Cowboys, dude. Let's see. How can you say that the Niners are worse than the Raiders? Give me an effing break. No way the 49ers are worse than the Raiders. I think even the 49ers' 3rd-string team is better than the Las Vegas Raiders this year. Oh, poor Las Vegas. If Patriots versus Seattle, Marshawn Lynch will sign a 1-day contract to get that goal line run he was cheated out of. And I'm a Patriots fan, says our boy Al. How funny, how hilarious would that be for Marshawn Lynch to sign just to play and do a goal line run just to get that one back? Texans have always sucked hard too, says Jeremy. Not always. Not always. I mean, the Houston Texans, when they had Lamar Miller, when they had Andre, they had some players. D-Hop was a bad dude, man. D-Hop in his prime was fire, bro. I can see that happening, says Mr. Mojo. Isn't it time for the 49ers to part ways with skate punk Shanahan? I didn't realize that Shanahan was skate punk. Brady Moss was the best ever quarterback wide receiver duo. Arguably, yes. Legion of Boom 2.0. People made fun of me for saying it, man. I'm telling you now. Scram, Rams. Bring back the beast. Thank you. Elsa Doom, saying congrats on 100K. Rock and roll. Elsa, thank you for coming back. Thank you for coming back. Dímelo, Elliot de Jesus. Hey, Elliot, ¿ya viste o no? ¿Ya viste o no? Okay. Montana Rice was nice. That's what I was going to go for right there. I was going to say Montana Rice is probably arguably a better one, but you never know. Joe Montana and Jerry Rice or Tom Brady and Moss? I don't know, man. Where does CJ2K fall in that? First and 10. Commercial break is over, folks. We got a 1st and 10 with 41 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. This will be a snap and a handoff to the left side. On the run, Kenneth Walker will pick up 13. And the result of the play is a 1st down, Seattle Seahawks. This will take us to the end of the quarter, y'all. I don't see Seattle racing to get back to the line. Boom of Doom 2.0 is here, says Kenny. CJ Stroud has been trash, says Gary. Yeah, he has. But the defense is good enough to carry that squad. So, 1st and 10. I wonder, does Seattle pull their starters now? Or does Seattle leave the starters out there? Is K9 over 100 yards? Your stats are right here, my friend. In case you're wondering, folks, I have stats on the right-hand side. Now, I understand some of you guys may be watching on your phones. You've got a couple options you can do here. You can take your phone, and you can turn it sideways, and you can go full screen on the phone. Or you can put your fingers on the phone right here, and you can actually zoom in like that and take a look over there. I've got the stats here for your convenience. I understand a lot of you might be new to this style of play calling, or maybe you've watched some Tom Grossi or some Chat Sports, and they don't normally leave up these graphics over on the right-hand side. So if you are interested there, I try to provide as much data as possible. Obviously, sometimes when we've got so many players running the football, it does eliminate the players on the right-hand side when it comes to receiving stats. But all you got to do is ask, and I will scroll up and down for you guys to let y'all know. Let's see. I'm saying the best duo was Mahomes and Kelsey, period, says Duff Walk. All right, guys. Best quarterback receiver duo in the chat. Let's hear it. Best quarterback receiver duo in the chat. Shout out to Opa. What's up, dude? Opa. Montana Rice. There it is. Aaron. Aaron. What are you saying? Who's Aaron? I don't know who Aaron is. Unless you're saying it was Aaron Devontae Adams, in which case. Manning Harrison, okay. Brady Gronk. Bro, Brady Gronk is also good. Are you a fan of Grossi? Yeah, dude. Badlands Gang, I love Tom Grossi, man. He is the trailblazer, bro. He's the trailblazer. He's the one who set all of this up for all the rest of us to be able to continue doing what we're doing. And you know what's crazy that you bring this up, Badlands? If you look at his shelf and you look at Football Nation's shelf, the man has 1 million subscribers, about to have 1 million subscribers. I hope he gets it, by the way, by the end of the season. I'm subscribed to his channel. I hope he gets it. But Football Nation is averaging more views on almost every single live stream outside of Packers games. Literally every single live stream for the past, 6 weeks. Football Nation has been outperforming the Grossi Posse, which I am proud of for that. But to answer your question, Badlands, yes, I'm a huge fan of Tom Grossi. I think what he does is awesome, and I wish I was as creative as he is. Here's a snap and a handoff up the middle. There goes Walker, Kenneth Walker. He's going to get some help from his friends. Kenneth Walker inside the 10. It's a first down. It's a 1st and goal. 1st and goal coming up right now. Okay. Stafford to Nakua. You could call that, man. This game is dope, says Heather. It is. It is. Stepping away from the chat, folks. We're starting this 4th quarter. About 14 minutes left to go here. We're a minute into this thing. Sam Darnold under center. It's 1st and goal. Darnold steps back, motion to the bottom of the screen. It's a handoff here. Kenneth Walker looks for a way in. He gets nothing. He will lose 3 yards. It's 2nd down and 13. Couple super chats just popped in. Let's make sure I don't ignore those. One of these is, can the Broncos pick up Rodgers or Rivers? Why would you want either of those? No, unless those teams release those players, those guys are still technically under contract. At this point in the season, you can't. I don't think they can do that. Also, Brady Moss was a crazy combo. Too bad they didn't get a win together. They didn't win one together. 2nd down and goal. This time from the 12-yard line. It's a handoff to Kenneth Walker. Up the middle he goes. He will pick up a few yards. It brings up a 3rd down and goal at the San Francisco 6-yard line. They're going to take their time here. I can see them getting both. Rivers would give them a better chance than Stidham, fact. Stop investing in old dudes. Man, I feel some kind of way because of it. Mad Steve saying, let's suit up, Mario. I don't know, dude. I don't want to. I'm actually still. I don't know if there's something wrong with my AC. If I put that blazer on, I'm going to start to sweat. And I need this shirt for tomorrow. No, I actually don't need this shirt for tomorrow. I got plenty of others. Not the point. 3rd down and goal. Football at the San Francisco 6-yard line. Looks like Kenneth Walker is still in right now. No Zach Charbonnet after the ACL scare, not tear, scare. Darnold will take it. Darnold hands off to Walker. Walker to the right-hand side. Boom, baby. He is in for another one. Call it a hat trick. And that is the third touchdown of the day for Kenneth Walker. A 40-burger put up against the San Francisco 49ers. No mas, no mas, says Bill Past. Didn't the 49ers do better than you? They did better than my Dallas Cowboys. The 49ers did better than 75% of the NFL. Okay. Extra point attempt. It's 41-6. Oh, man, that is brutal. A $5 super chat coming in right now. Taz CRC says, me and my papa are doing this thing. We're choosing teams that we think are going to make it to the next round when I choose the 49ers. Oh, no. I wouldn't have taken the 49ers. Looks like Dave Anderson, this game is putting him down. Power Stroke Syndicate saying B-L-O-W-O-U-T, blowout. Courtney saying, can we please just have one touchdown? Sorry, 49ers fans. I know this must be grueling for you guys to watch. This must be difficult. I forgot how fun the NFL is when your team isn't in the playoff bracket. It's been a while. Who's your team, Luca? Curious. Folks, I think the way this is going, we got to take a quick look at this right now. I think the way that this is going, we got to take a look at the playoff bracket here. Well, bye-bye to the Buffalo Bills. Looks like the Denver Broncos, being the #1 spot, are going to get the home game in the AFC Championship spot. And the Seattle Seahawks also going to get the home game in the NFC Championship spot, which means we're waiting for tomorrow to know who will end up playing the Seahawks and the Broncos. I'm calling it, 49ers fans. You guys are done. Sorry, but you're done. Seahawks, Broncos. Either the Texans or the Patriots going to play the Broncos. Either the Rams or the Bears going to play Seattle, and then our Super Bowl will be the winners of those two games. Looks like this game was definitely not sponsored by KY. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. What? Did you get an ad for adult products? That's funny. Okay, no, not grueling, expected. Another year wrecked by injuries. Delusioned fans thought we could still win a Super Bowl with half the team on IR, says Phil. Bo Nix is out. Yes, sir, that is facts. San Francisco is Screwix. Okay, so here's my thought on this. Without Bo Nix, whoever wins this matchup here, I think it's going to be the New England Patriots, they're shooing for the Super Bowl. Without Bo Nix, the Broncos ain't going nowhere, period, end of story. That's not happening. On the other side, Seattle Seahawks are going to have a matchup between either the Rams or the Bears. We could see the NFC West the entire way here unless Chicago wins. I would love, again, a Patriots-Seahawks or a Patriots-Bears or a Patriots-Rams Super Bowl. And I'm not a Patriots fan. I am, however, a Drake May fan and a Vrabel fan. Okay, guys, 1st and 10 coming up for the San Francisco 49ers. I got a 1st and 10 at the San Fran 35. They're probably going to keep this on the ground. I think the 49ers are thinking they are done as well. They're probably going to keep this football on the ground. Mark saying Shanahan needs to retire. Do you think the Broncos' interception was legit or a Bills catch in real time, Danes? That looked like a catch to me, bro. It looked like a Bills catch. It looked like a Bills catch and down by contact. CMC picks up 8 yards on 1st and 10. This brings up a 2nd down and 2 at the San Francisco 43. From the 35 to the 43, it's a 2nd down and 2. We start this clock. Stepping away from the chat once again, guys. I'll be live a few minutes after this game, man. I'm going to stay live because we hit 100,000. That's a huge milestone for this channel. 2nd down and 2. A handoff to the right side. Looks like a 1-yard gain. 3rd down and 1. I'm an official YouTuber. Let's go. Bro, we hit 100,000 subscribers on this channel. Let's go. Let's go, bro. It's like just hitting me right now that actually happened. Let's effing go. 11:40 left to go in the 4th quarter of this game. It's 3rd down and 1. From the right hash, from the 44-yard line. A quarterback sneak is good for a 1st down, San Francisco. 1st and 10 at the San Francisco 47-yard line. Bears-Patriots, remember Super Bowl 20? Enough said. It was a long time ago. That was definitely a long time ago. Just sending a super to say that it's not 28-3 scenario anymore. 49ers 2 and the 3rd stringers played their hearts out. Hats off to them. I agree, man. There's a dive forward here. 1st and 10. Brock Purdy will pick up 4. It's 2nd down and 6. Real K Bishop saying, I've been here since around 15K. Dude. Yeah, I know, bro. I know. It's just honestly so. I'm revved up, bro. I'm fired up right now. I want to explode. Shotgun formation. Snap comes in. Purdy to the right. Purdy to the left. Catch made underneath. Jordan James gets his 1st reception in the NFL as well. It's a 7-yard gain. It's good for a 1st down. 1st down, San Francisco. Hi, gorgeous. Okay. Yeah? 10 minutes left to go. I got my beautiful wife over here saying congratulations and all of those things. 42-yard line shotgun formation. Snap comes in. Brock Purdy drops back. Brock Purdy runs to the left. He's got room to roam. He will take off and then step out of bounds at the 39-yard line. It's a 3-yard gain. It's a 2nd down and 7. At this point, the 49ers are made of glass. Yeah, this Christina just said, this is really bad. Yeah, that's a slaughter. That's bad. You want to see a dead body? Here's the 2nd down and 7 from the 39. Brock Purdy is smashed from behind. It's a forced fumble. It's Seahawks football. 1st down. Oh, my gosh. From bad to worse as Brock Purdy is smashed from DeMarcus Lawrence on the backside there. DeMarcus Lawrence says, hold my beer. Boom. It's pretty bad, babe. Yeah. That's pretty bad. It's okay. The team is going to be okay. Okay, cool. Okay. I will. Same pizza from yesterday? Okay, cool. Good. Good. Did you air fry it or nuke it? Okay. 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 Thanks. Okay, guys. So, what a game. What a game. Let's see. Broncos should give Kaepernick a call. Maybe. Bang, bang from the back. All right. Giggity, 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 goo. Still a lot of game left. It's Opa. Why is that always people's go-to? It's obvious that the other team is just out-manning. It's obvious that the other team is out-manning one team. And people always fall back to, even when there's like 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, I've literally seen people say there's plenty of time left. 2-possession game, 3-possession game. Bro. Yep, that's what I was saying earlier, Charles. Charles Bentramo saying that the 49ers today have won the Reach for the Ankles award. Tough game for the San Francisco 49ers. Tough game for the San Francisco 49ers, for sure. Okay. D-Law in the house. Man, bye-bye Purdy. Okay, that's another question, though. So let's ask a question here about Brock Purdy. 49ers fans, and I'm talking to the few of you who are probably left in this chat room right now. Is Brock Purdy the future for the 49ers, or would you be just fine with Mac Jones? Or are you guys hoping that the 49ers wash their hands of all of this and actually do some scoping and some hunting out during the NFL draft, which, by the way, the San Francisco 49ers do not have a top 24 pick. They're in a tough spot. Reading some of these right now. No, let's see. Is Purdy going to Dougie all the way to Cancun? Teach me how to Dougie. Mac Jones says 2 thumbs up. Let's go. Okay. Hail dog. Harry Dog Food just laughing it up right now. Purdy is good. The injuries killed them, not the quarterback. Also, quarterback was part of those injuries. I agree. I don't think you should be cutting Brock Purdy anytime, especially not for someone like Jimmy Garoppolo or whatever. 1st and 10. They start the clock. 9:05 left to go. Seahawks keep the football on the ground. A channel blessing from Jackie Johnston saying, my friend at work gave me crap, Carolina losing. Well, his team is getting creamed worse. Oh, my, says Jackie Johnston. Let's go, Jackie. Thank you for that super. Thank you for blessing the channel out here again. Oh, my, says Jackie. 2nd down and 10. 41-yard line. Seattle Seahawks with the football. 8.5 minutes left to go in this game, and the misery will be over. Handoff up the middle. Looks like the ball carrier this time is Velus Jones Jr. Velus Jones Jr. gets the carry. It's a 2nd down, and 10 becomes 3rd down and 8. Karma is real, says End 3R. As a Patriots fan, Mac Jones is good, but Purdy has that dog in him. He led a decimated roster into the playoffs. And he's put his body on the line to get further in the game. 4th down coming up here as this play goes backwards again. It's a 4th down and 9. We'll keep this clock ticking here. Thanks again to Jackie for that super chat. And thanks again to Al for those supers as well, guys. Okay. Thank you, Jackie. I appreciate that. Thank you to everyone who's left even, honestly, just a comment out in the chats. I never ask for any financial contributions. I think it's digital panhandling, and I think it's awful. I think it's trash. So, to the channels who do that, they can go eat a bag of boogers. And to everyone else out here, thank you guys for watching. Here's the kickoff. We get a return. Looks like it'll be a modest return out to about the 17-yard line. The official's going to be generous on the placement here. It's 1st and 10. 1st and 10 at the San Francisco 19-yard line. With less than 7 minutes left to go. This is funny stuff, says Gary Streen. It's funny stuff. I'm going to be very quiet at work next week, says a few of these people in the chat. 49ers fans, I'm sorry, man. 19-yard line. Single back formation. Brock Purdy steps back. Juszczyk is the motion man. They'll keep this on the ground. Looks like it'll be a 4-yard gain here for Jordan James. A 5-yard gain. Call it 2nd down and 5. Gets the clock ticking once again with 6:40 on it. Russell, what's up, dude? Russell Kelly says, hey, Mario. What up, Russell? How you doing, my friend? Okay. From the 24-yard line, a shotgun formation, motion on the field. Ooh, it looks like Mac Jones is in. Brock Purdy is no longer in the game. They have pulled Brock Purdy. It's the Mac Jones show. Incomplete pass stops the clock with 6:14. The 49ers have unofficially thrown in their white flag. Mac Jones is in. Brock Purdy is out. Too little, too late. Down by 41. Yeah, I think so. So Mac Jones is in a shotgun formation. Kendrick Bourne, his expatriate, to the left right there. We got trips to the left and one man to the top of the screen on the right. Jones drops back against the four-man rush. Jones to the right-hand side. He's on the scramble. He'll fight for the first down, drops the shoulders, picks it up. It's first down. San Francisco looking for a consolation prize right now. So the 49ers are looking for a consolation prize. They trail in this game by infinity. The score is 41-6. You can do the math there. 35 points. Brutal. Mac Jones. Break! They break the huddle. 5:45 here left to go. Mac Jones in a shotgun formation. Looks like Brian Robinson Jr. is standing to his left. The snap comes in. Mac Jones checks it down to Brian Robinson. This will be a 4-yard pickup. It's second down and 6. I feel like breakdancing, says Techno Ears. Says Techno. What up, Techno? Thanks for the super. Mac Jones is not beating the Seahawks tonight. Here's Mac Jones dropping back. He looks to the right. He throws to the right. The catch will be made by Luke Farrell. That's second down and 6. It's like no gain here. Third down and 6. 5:02 left to go. About 5 minutes here left to go. It's third down. Mac attack, says Ooh Gary. It really would have been nice to at least get one touchdown, says Courtney. You know, the Seahawks didn't allow a single touchdown against the 49ers the last time they met in Week 18, right? Thank you, Cross Stitch. 626. Third down and 6. Incomplete. Fourth down and 6 coming up. 4:30 on the clock. Cross Stitch, let's go. Appreciate you. Can he throw more than 22 yards? Let's see. Maybe. What a terrible, terrible performance. It was so bad, Cash Mays had to say terrible twice. That's how bad it was. Fourth down and 6. Gotta go for it. Fourth down and 6. And they're punting this away. You're kidding me, dude. You're punting the football away? It's fourth down and 6, and you're down by 35. The 49ers absolutely gave up. Yeah, it's not worth it anymore. 4:23 left to go. They will punt. Dang. Did I not move the possession needle again? And nobody said anything again? That's twice. That's twice, guys. Y'all are just as bad as I am. Prince Hans saying, why so many bots in this chat? I don't see many bots in this chat. And the bots that do come in are our moderators are pretty good at cleaning it up. A $2 super chat retracted. Lil, what happened? Lil Minaj. What happened? First and 10. 14-yard line. 4 minutes and 23 seconds. Motion on the field here. Under center. Snap comes in. A toss to the right-hand side. Here's the move. To the right, it will be a 7-yard pickup. It brings up a second down and 3. Call it a second down and 4 as Velus Jones picks up 6 yards on the right-hand side. Looks like I am so cool, letting everybody know how modest he is. Looks like Al checking into the chat right now. Al says 49ers are making sure the punter has enough tape for the trade. Ooh. Second down and 3 according to my TV screen. It looks more like a second down and 4. From the 20-yard line under center right now. A snap, a drop back, a handoff to Velus Jones. By the way, Drew Lock has now checked in for the Seattle Seahawks. This brings up a third down and 1. Drew Lock is the quarterback in on the play. Okay. Monkey got 20 on it. I got 5 on it. Anyways, I don't appreciate what you said about the Bears, says Melody. CJ, remind me. Remind me what I said about the Bears, Melody. Let's see if we can clean it up. Offset I formation. Sam Darnold under center. Motion, actually, Drew Lock under center. I take that back. It's a handoff, and Velus Jones gets back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like no gain here. It'll bring up a 4th down. Should be a 4th down and 1, maybe a 4th down and 2 at the Seattle 23. Seattle Seahawks going to punt this away. Country saying, y'all, don't mind the bot stuff. People are just trolling. Country, you've been around on this channel long enough to know, and that's why she is one of the many voices of reason on this channel. I see enough. I've seen enough. Put me in. I can handle the Seahawks myself, says Roderick. Nobody in the Seahawks family is leaving this game right now. They're going to watch this to the bitter end. Here is a big punt. Here is a return. The 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. Back to the 21 and down at the 21-yard line. The San Francisco 49ers ran backwards for 5 yards. And this will bring up a 1st and 10. Good job, San Francisco. 1st and 10 for San Francisco. They line up on the 21-yard line. Trolls everywhere. True. Miller, Jerry Miller. What's going on, Jerry? I see you in the chat. 2 minutes. Purple Cat Audio. Yeah, it is the 2 minutes. This is the 2-minute warning. Thank you, Purple Cat Audio. I can't believe Bo Nix is out for the season, says Daniel. Dude. When I heard someone say that, or when I read someone read this in the chat, I was not alone, because someone else said, can you please not put fake information into the chat? Next thing we know, it's not just one person. It's 5, 10, 15 people saying Bo Nix is out for the season. Sure enough, it is true. So this should be a clear path to victory for whoever wins tomorrow's game. Handoff to the right-hand side on 1st and 10 with 1:50 left to go. The 49ers want no more of this. They keep it on the ground. It's 2nd down and 3. 2nd down and 3. Wait, this isn't a dating chat room? No. It's definitely not. It's definitely not. Okay. 2nd down and 3. Hand off to the left-hand side. This time looks like it'll be a 2-yard gain on 2nd down and 3. It brings up a 3rd down and 1. 2 minutes to go. 49ers still have... Yeah, man, there's plenty of game left, bro. I got a whole 64 seconds at this point, Al. Plenty of game left. There's plenty of game left. 3rd down and 1. 49ers line up. At this point, just wait for 40 seconds and take the knee. I think that's what he's doing. Mac Jones is waiting for 40 seconds. There's going to be about 5 seconds difference between the game clock and the play clock. 3rd down and 1, 40 seconds, 39 seconds. There's the handoff. They keep it on the ground, but it's going to end up being a 1st down for the 49ers, and this will be your final score. Final score, ladies and gentlemen, will be 41-6. 41-6. For the Seattle Seahawks. Congratulations to the Seattle Seahawks fans, guys. That's it. Game over. Snuffle up, or Snuffle Pegasus. What a name. Thank you. Congrats on 100,000 subscribers. Fun fact, every time the Seahawks went to the Super Bowl, they were the #1 seed. History could very well repeat again. Hoping that there's not an interception on the 1-yard line, though. 0-2-RR. Shout out and congratulations to all you Seahawks fans out there. Let's go. All right, guys. So, Seattle wins. We watched the Bills lose. The Broncos have advanced. The Seattle Seahawks have advanced. Both the #1 seats have won this season. Let's see. Bolts because the 49ers lost, right? Or bots. It's a bunch of bots because the 49ers lost. It is, dude. Fact. Holy smokes. Give the ball to Marshawn, says Nicholas. Let's go. Broncos are done. Yeah, dude, that's honestly terrible for the Denver Broncos. That's really bad news for the Denver Broncos. I don't know how to bring that up. So how's it going, Mr. 100K, says Soundwave. It's going well. Soundwave, it's going really well. Yes, Mike Pruitt, I will be doing both the games tomorrow. By the way, kickoff time tomorrow is earlier. Today, kickoff was at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Excuse me, 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. The game tomorrow is at 2 p.m. It starts an hour and a half sooner than the games today. Do not miss kickoff tomorrow. Again, 2 games tomorrow. Kickoff is early tomorrow. We'll be live for that. Let's see. Seahawks weren't talked since 2010, says Braxton Oates. Bay Area is quiet AF. Sam Darnold was injured. Hope he can play next. Hank, I don't think so, but close. Are you related to Al Michaels? No, I'm not related to Al Michaels. That's a whooping, says Corey Starr. Bears get pumped. Bears. Ooh, let's see. Almost as cool as reaching 100K, says Mr. Izzy Dizzy. Crushing Grossi on in-game views tonight. It's kind of been a pattern, bro. Like for real. If you go back to our shelves and compare head-to-head, Football Nation has honestly more than doubled a few of his streams, which is crazy. Because, again, Tom Grossi was an inspiration to me. The fact that we're able to beat him on some of these games has been insane. Congrats, brother. I'll be here tomorrow with you. Get Santino a beer, maybe a few. Dude, we actually did this on – it's so funny you said that, bro. Santino and I just went to go grab wings and beer the other day, and we absolutely overdid it, bro. I should have Ubered home. I really should have, man. But I drank like a gallon of beer, which is not my normal MO. But yeah, man, boys will be boys. Got absolutely sloshed. Thank you. Our friend from Japan saying, listen to you from Tokyo. Thank you very much, sir. Congratulations on 100K. And here's to another 100K. Go Seahawks. Go Football Nation. Sake bombs all around. Let's go. Okay. Thank you, Mac Yoshida Japan. Mac Yoshida Japan, thank you very much, sir. Who else in the chat? $2 for the sound person. Your S's and T's are awesome. That, our sound person, if that's the case. This is our sound person right now. This is our sound person. It's the Focusrite Scarlett Duo right now, the audio interface. What's up, guys? Modest operation. It's just a home office. It's just a home office. And as you can see, there's confetti everywhere now, bro. There's confetti everywhere, dude. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. I'll have to clean that up later. Anyways. So. Oh, man. Condolences to Josh Allen and Brock Purdy. All right. I'll see you tomorrow, says Roderick. Roderick, looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, my friend. Thanks for checking in. I've got someone else checking in saying this is the best sports stream on YouTube. Thank you for the best streams. You're welcome, Daniel. You are very welcome. What a beating, says End3R. All right, man. Confetti everywhere. Not only did we get to 100,000 subscribers today, we almost picked up an extra 1,000 beyond it, which is crazy. Yeah, Robert, I got a huge mess to clean up, dude. Yeah, we got a big mess to clean up, but that's okay. Definitely worth it. Folks, I think that's all the time I have for tonight. Let's see. Anybody got any final questions right now? You know what? I'm going to stick around for another 5 minutes. Football Digest, question mark. Do you get Question mark. I do not. M. Darren. I do not get Football Digest. Might be worth doing. Vine Lady says, I just discovered your channel last week. Great play-by-play. I don't have cable, so this is how I follow the playoffs. Thank you. Vine Lady, thank you for that comment, and thanks for letting us know. I'll be looking for your name now in the chat moving forward. Thanks for that comment. Muddle Puddle Brook. If you see this message, comment the word Kit Kat for science. There you go. Commented. Kit Kat. Just for you. Muddle Puddle Brook. Oh, good. Another clean commercial, says Susan. Best playoffs. If my team doesn't win tomorrow, then I'm just going to have to flip a coin and let the powers be. Bring the snow, Chicago. Bring the snow, says Mr. Green. Yeah, the poor 49ers fan base, man. Total dismantling of San Francisco. Jose Reyes says, I'm a casual football viewer, and I appreciate your production. Jose Reyes, fist bumps to you, sir. Thank you for checking in. Look, the science is coming in. Someone even said Snickers bar. A beatdown, said Smokey. Who do I want to win? Finley. Look, I'm a firm believer of may the best team win. I think the best defense in the NFL is the Seattle Seahawks defense. However, the Houston Texans will have something to say about that. Now, let's just assume that the Seahawks are ranked number 2, right? And the Texans are ranked number 1. Without Nico Collins, I don't see a path to victory for the Houston Texans. I think the Houston Texans will lose tomorrow because they lost Nico Collins. I think it's going to be the Patriots who advance. I also think the Patriots are going to take care of the Broncos. And in the NFC, I think the Rams are going to win tomorrow. And I think we're going to see an NFC Championship game being the NFC West. However, even though I think the Rams are going to win tomorrow, I'm actually rooting for the Chicago Bears. I think the Rams will get the win, but I think the Bears would make me happy to see because I'd like to watch the Seahawks and the Bears go at it for the NFC Championship game. I don't want to see an NFC West showdown. We've already seen that matchup too many times. And I would like to see, obviously, the New England Patriots or the Houston Texans take on the Broncos next week. But I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. No answer to my question. Ask your question again, Church. Let's see if I can find your question. Looking for Church's question here. Take me to church. I worship like a dog in the shrine of your light. I'll tell you my sins so you can sharpen your knife. Offer me that deathless and a good God. Let me give you my life. What was your question, Church? I missed it. Belt to bottom. That's what happened, Lawrence. That's what happened. R.I.P. Bo. That's it, man. Texans will beat New England. How, Gary? How? Como? How does that 100K feel, brother? Honestly, dude, it feels like I'm going to go downstairs and have a good, nice belt of whiskey and enjoy myself. Ansley Bird. You know, I only ever had one friend named Ansley. Cool, really cool guy, man. I think he moved to California. He did move to California. We used to wait tables and bartend together. He was our token black dude, and he was, you know, a big dude. This dude. Oh, man, I love my boy Ansley. But it's Ansley Benjamin, not Ansley Bird. Anyways, shout out to, if a network offered you a contract to announce, would you take it? I'd have to consider it. I think I would say yes. I don't think that's going to happen in the next year or even in the next 2. Does that mean that will never happen? I do believe that it could happen for Football Nation. I do believe it could happen for this channel. But, you know, I don't want to count the chickens before they hatch. I think most people in their right mind would probably say yes. But anyways, where did all the new Bears fans come from? They kind of did just pop up out of everywhere. Thank you, James. Thank you, Tamara. Thank you. I typed it again, says Church. We got it there. All right, guys. I think that's it. What if Arena Football asked you to announce? Probably not. Look, man. I want to stay modest. I want to stay humble. I don't think Arena Football could afford me and pull me away from what we're doing on YouTube. You're welcome, Ramon Herrera. I think with the sponsorship deals that we're getting on this channel, by the way, members only, I promised you guys a stream last week, and I made a liar of myself by not putting up a stream last week. But for the channel members only, I do plan to go over the analytics here soon with you guys to kind of give y'all some insight on how this channel is going. And to further explain to myself why I want to just backhand everybody on Chat Sports for begging for supers and having a freaking super chat menu as if you're not making it up. It so infuriates me. Anyways, that's their business model. Literally not my business. Let Chat Sports do their thing. Anyways, what I'm saying is it would take a pretty good deal for Arena Football to get me on their team. Same thing for the NFL. I think obviously the NFL has a lot more money available for that, but we've been working hard, man. This hasn't been 3 years of just sitting by and barely scraping by. Like, we've been working very hard for this channel to be where it is right now. So that's a loaded question, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there, if we get there. It takes a special person to support a decision to be a streamer. Yeah, man, it scared the crap out of my wife. I quit my job as a network engineer and IT sales to do YouTube when my wife was 8 months pregnant. Yeah, I did that. I made that choice, and my only regret was that I didn't make that choice sooner. That's just how I feel about it. I love YouTube. I love what we're doing on this platform. I love where this channel is going. I love the fact that I can help my friends and help my family continue to, keep food on the table and do all those other things. And, like, people walk around and they flex a Rolex or they flex their nice car. That's not a flex to me. To me, a flex is knowing that other families are eating because of the vision that I built and what we're doing right now. And that, to me, is the biggest flex, which is why I love what we're doing right now. Anyways, thank you very much, Visceral. I appreciate that. What about an NCAA contract? Possible, Wolfie. But that would be my business with whoever writes that for me. So if I do end up in a motion or in a spot where I do get an offer, I would let you guys know, because that would literally now officially leave 100,000 people on the hook if I have a non-compete disclosure. So, I don't expect that happening, guys. But let's just go ahead and move forward here. All right, guys, that's it. I'm done for the night. It's 10:30 here on the clock. I've got 2 games tomorrow, and I got to go ahead and set up for those games tomorrow. I love you guys. Thank you for helping us reach our goal today. Saying the words thank you is not enough. I effing love you. I effing love you guys. Thank you guys so much. Thank y'all so much for being here. I cannot wait to see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow's another day. Congratulations to the Broncos fans. Congratulations to the Seahawks fans. We'll see you guys playing next week. All right, y'all. That's the end of the live stream. If you've been watching, my name is Mario. You've been watching Football Nation. Until next time, let's effing go. Peace out, y'all.